What's going on, everybody? We are live for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Atlanta Falcons. What's going on, everybody? Hold on one quick second. Let me set myself up real quick. All right. Share this bad boy out real quick. All right. All right, hold on. All right. What's going on, Erica? What's going on, Cardinals kid? Isaiah Fields, Topher, Cardinals kid, Erica, Keith Mack. How's everybody doing today? Yeah, Topher, I remember you. What's going on, Andrew Lunsford? All right. Man. What's going on, Kelly Gardner? Feels good to be back. We were live for two games yesterday, the Bills, Broncos, Panthers, Packers. Now we are live for the Buccaneers at the Falcons. Matt Ryland. Hey, they had an epic fail. Rad game, go pack. Absolutely, Kelly. Oh, let me do something real quick. I just want to see something. What's going on, Ted? All right. So far, looking so good. Oh, all right. It's trying. All right. Oh, nah. What's going on here? Okay. Okay, there we go. At least give me my bare minimum. Come on. All right. All right. There we go. What's going on, Eric? Had to run a quick speed test, make sure everything is going according to plan, which it is. What's going on, Elijah? We are so far so good.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
What's going on, Fritz the cat? If you guys haven't hit that thumbs up, definitely do so. It does help the stream get out. Hopefully, God willing, we can get to 9K today. We are 840 away. I'm doing good. How about you, Cardinals kid? What's up, Lucas Life? So after this game, I'll be going to the game of the week, which is the Kansas City Chiefs at the New Orleans Saints, followed by Sunday Night Football, the Cleveland Browns at the New York Giants. And tomorrow, here we go. The Steelers take on the Bengals on Monday Night Football, and I'll be live for that. What's going on, Patriots King? Patriots King says, let's go, Pats. What's up, Vash? How's it going, brother? Nothing much. Just getting ready for the Cowboys versus the 49ers. Next week, we got a great lineup. On Christmas Day, I'll be live for the Vikings at the Saints, Buccaneers at the Lions on Saturday of next week, 49ers at the Cardinals, and Dolphins at the Raiders. Next Sunday, a week from today, I'll be live for the Indianapolis Colts at the Pittsburgh Steelers, followed by the Philadelphia Eagles at the Dallas Cowboys. And Sunday Night Football will be the Titans at the Packers. And then a week from Monday, so a week from tomorrow, I'll be live for the Buffalo Bills at the New England Patriots. Week 17, I'll be live for the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Cleveland Browns and Arizona Cardinals at the Los Angeles Rams. And that will conclude the regular season lineup of your 2020 NFL season. And then I'll be live for all 13 of your NFL games in the postseason, including the Super Bowl. My uncle is a Bills fan, says Lucas. I was live yesterday for the Bills at the Broncos. Fritz the Cat says, go Buccaneers. What's up, Ariel Williams? How's it going? What's up, Mike F? Patriots King says, I don't like the Dolphins. Tua is overrated. Watch the 49ers lose to the Cowboys, knowing my luck. Ariel says I'm rooting for the Buccaneers. That's who I'm going for in this ball game as well, is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ted says Chiefs of Saints. Buccaneers is funny. All right. Here we go. Let me know how my audio is.
Those guys should be 8-5. They lost a lot of close ball games that they should have won. As for his own team, he says our mentality has to be for the rest of the way.
You got Todd Gurley on my fantasy?
Kevin?
Yeah, Pam, there's no doubt about it.
I think that meant to say I got Todd Gurley on my fantasy.
For the first time in a long time. They need a little bit of luck. They got to win and then a Chicago-Minnesota tie. So who knows on that? They just want to win and keep playing better.
All right,
football.
here we go. Here comes the opening kick.
And now we'll see if they could
Brandon Powell, former Detroit Lions wide receiver, is set to receive the punt by Bradley Pinion. So, Falcons ball, and here we go. And we got a touchback. Ball's going to be placed at the Atlanta 25, 1st and 10 for Atlanta. let me get my scoreboard
13 seasons
and field up and running. There we
it's
go.
very impressive
What's going
what
on,
he
Noah?
has done, and that's
What's going on,
really,
John?
what was so surprising last week at crunch time, just not the
All right, here we go.
you would expect
Out
from
the
Matt
I
Ryan.
formation, Gurley in the backfield.
3 interception games from Ryan last week, and they will start with
And here we go. Todd Gurley losing a yard on that play.
Was right there.
That was
And there are some
Levante
players
David
missing
with
in
the
today's
tackle.
game, as you usually will see when you get to week 15 of the season. For the
Inactives
Buccaneers,
Ronald
the starting
Jones,
tailback,
Donovan
Ronald
Smith,
Jones, the
Julio
starting tackle,
Jones,
Donovan
Ricardo
Smith.
Allen,
For the
and
Falcons, Julio
Darquez
Jones out with a
Denard
hamstring. Their starting
are
safety,
all
Ricardo
out
Allen,
for
and
the
Darquez Denard, who has played well for
Tampa
them at
Bay
quarterback,
Buccaneers
also
and
out.
the
So those are
Atlanta
key
Falcons.
cogs missing in today's
All right,
game.
here comes 2nd and 11, empty backfield. Ryan out the shotgun
On 2nd down, blitz is coming. Ryan sees
and got it complete. That was Gage of 2 yards.
But Davis is right there, and it brings
And
up 3rd
Levante,
down.
or I'm sorry, that
That's the
was
great thing about that
Carlton
concept right there.
Davis
You're
with the
adding
tackle.
one person to the blitz, but you're dropping somebody out, so you can play full coverage. It's not a hot route. There's not somebody out in the flat.
What's up,
wide
Eric?
open. And a great job by Carlton Davis right there, putting a big hit on Brandon.
Yes, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers must win this game. They are facing elimination from the playoffs.
Until 3rd and 9.
All right, here we go. Atlanta looking, throws, got it complete. That's Todd Gurley, and Todd Gurley with the first down.
So a rare 3rd down appearance and a reception for Gurley, and on 3rd and 9, they convert.
Yeah, but when we talked to Raheem Morris, this was kind of the role that he saw for Todd Gurley. Really nice job with the catch right there because it's off the body just a
Okay,
little bit.
hold on.
Gets
Why
it with
is
the
this,
one
like,
hand and
way
gets
off?
the yardage for 1st down, but maybe more of a specialized role this afternoon, 3rd
All right, hold
down,
on.
red zone for Todd
On
Gurley.
commercial
But we
break,
saw
I'm
him
gonna
take that
try to
first
fix
snap
this.
At the running back position.
All right, here we
Smith
go.
in the game now, and he will get the carry.
And
nice little seam for Smith.
that was
Up
Ito
to the
Smith.
41-yard line. Go back to
Good
that
gain
catch.
on that
Pretty
play.
nifty by
It's
Gurley.
going to be 2nd and
Yeah,
about
then let's take a look
5.
here at this run that he gave him the 1st down here, and this is why. Look at the patience right there. Just a little bit of stutter. Give
Oh, you're
your
welcome, Eric.
blocker time. Give Jaden Graham time to come across and get that hit. And I think that Raheem Morris has been a little bit frustrated with the production in the run game, through the course of the season.
All right.
Just felt that he wanted to take a look at Ito Smith.
Out the single back
Here he is,
formation.
Ryan, gonna throw it to Hurst, who
And
spins around and catches, and then
Hurst
reaches for the first
just
down.
short
He's
of a
marking about
first
yard
down.
short.
That is 3rd
As we
and
look at
1.
this Buccaneers defense, and look, for a time,
Yeah, I'm
they were
almost
number
about
one
a
in the
minute
league in
off.
blitzing, but that time has kind of passed. They haven't done it as much lately.
Yeah, on
especially
commercial break,
last
I'm going
week.
to try to
It's all
fix this
based
and
on
get
the
this
opponent. That's coming from Todd
closer
Bowles,
because I'm
but we
like
saw
really
the
about a
heavy
minute
pressure,
off.
Man-to-man coverage against Kansas City. Tyreek Hill really tore up Carlton Davis. I think that has a little bit to do with it.
All right,
too.
3rd
So you
and
wanna be
1.
careful. If you're going up against an offense that can execute, that's where they get their big plays, on the pressure.
Ryan has some time. On
And Matt Ryan got it to Calvin Ridley. Calvin Ridley just short of the 30.
1,000 yards this season for the first time in his career, and he's turned into a flat-out star.
Yeah, he's had a great season so far. Very, very good route runner right here. And Antoine Winfield just gets a little bit heavy to the left side of the field defensively, and that's where the opening comes up for Calvin Ridley. But so far, the game is starting off exactly the way that Tampa Bay anticipated it. The ball coming out quick with some throws.
All right, here we go.
Action to get the throws down the field.
Ball's at the 32-yard line.
And a good opening drive so far. Another
Play action. Matt Ryan got it to the 10. Down at the 5. That is Gage Jr. with the reception.
Gage connecting for a gain of 27.
Yeah, really nice job. Watch the lean right here to the outside. Just that little bit of lean is what he needs to get the separation up there at the top. Really nice route by Russell Gage. Able to turn around Sean Murphy Bunting.
And so here is where the Falcons.
And all right, here we go.
have their issues. You talk
Empty
about
backfield.
offense,
Matt
the
Ryan
Falcons, they
in
got
the
terrible
shotgun.
red zone. They have failed to score touchdowns. Another opportunity.
And Gurley goes into the backfield. And here we go.
Ryan floating
And that's a touchdown by Gage.
Falcons, the opening score.
All All right, touchdown Atlanta Falcons. Scoring first, blood first.
See a lot of the rub routes, but that's not the case here. This is just a little bit of a stutter. And
What's going on, David
Davis does a
Adamski?
really good job of winning right off the release. You can see right there again. He gets Sean Murphy Bunting to slide inside, open those hips. He's given all the leverage to his inside on an outside right. Easy
Yeah, but
throw
right now
or
it shows
outside
10:34.
route. Easy throw and catch for Matt Ryan.
What a
And
drive for the Falcons. And Matt
I'm
Ryan,
about a
perfect
minute,
6 for 6,
almost a minute
71
and a half
yards
behind.
on that 8-play drive.
So I'm going to try to get that as
That covered
close as
75
possible.
yards to start this game, and now it's Koo for the extra points.
All right, here we go. Koo. Kick is up, and kick is good.
So
All right, I do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio so you don't miss a single play. All right, hold on a second. All right, let's see if this one would work. All right, here we go. What's going on, Jessica Peterson? Touchdown Titans, 7-0. What's up, Chase Bishop? Awesome Gage touchdown. I picked him up to replace Julio. Hey, that's what's up. All right. All right, and we are about to resume audio.
For the Falcons jumping
All
on a
right,
7-0
here we
lead,
go.
taping the opening drive down the field and scoring. And Matt Ryan, who had a rough outing last week, was surgical on that drive. And it was interesting. Raheem Morris said, look, we had a rare one last week in that our best player did not play well. He was not shy to criticize Matt Ryan and obviously responding there.
No, and I think that that's one of the things that Raheem Morris has
All right,
brought
here we go.
to this
Here comes the
organization as the
ensuing
head coach.
kick,
And I'm not saying that Dan Quinn
following
didn't
the
do this, but, boy, he holds
touchdown and
everybody
extra
accountable.
point for
Matt Ryan knows he
Koo.
didn't play well last week. Nobody has to tell him that, but for
And the kick
Raheem
is
to be
up.
able to come out and share that, openly with the fan base,
And we got a
it
touchback.
sends a really good
Ball be
message,
placed
in my opinion.
at the
And
Tampa
so,
Bay
good start for the
25-yard line.
Falcons.
First
See
and
if Tom
10
Brady and
for
the Bucs
Tampa
can
Bay.
match that. See Brady against the Falcons, 6-0. Obviously beat him in the Super Bowl with that 28-3 comeback. But the issue for the Buccaneers this entire season has been exactly
going on,
where we are
Gage?
right now. They get off to terrible starts.
They really have, and I think a lot of that comes from what
All
we
right,
talked
here we
about
go.
at the top,
Leonard
that continuity.
Fournette
They're
is in
still
the
going through the
backfield.
process. They're further down the road, but by no means are they in sync, completely understanding the subtleties of this offense together.
Gronkowski in motion.
And they'll get, quick throw.
Got it
through
to
Brown. That was
Antonio
dangerous, and
Brown.
Brown's going to take it out
Out
around
to the
30.
31-yard line.
Potential to be knocked down there at the line of scrimmage, but they pick up a few yards to Antonio Brown. They're going to give him 6. You look at this Falcons defense, and under Raheem Morris in the 8
Ravens
games,
safety.
they played really well.
They really have, and a little bit of that, that defensive line been challenged all year long. They've added a little bit more pressure, again, similar to Tampa Bay.
Okay,
unique to
A.J.
their
Terrell
opponent. They play
is
fast, they play physical.
In at corner.
On a second down,
All right,
Brady
here
to throw it.
comes
Pressure
Brady.
coming, gets rid of it, has a
Brady
first
got
down.
it
It's caught by
connected. That is
Brate, the
Cameron
tight
Brate.
end. Cameron Brate all the way out to the 45-yard line to pick up a 14 yards.
And I think that that's something that if you can create
Jacksonville
that
quarterback was
opportunity, if
set
Tom Brady can find
for a
out, how do I
safety,
get Cameron
2-0?
Brate on Foye Luakon? I think that that's something they'll want to do. You look at Cameron
Ain't
Brady,
it,
he's a really good
Gardner
route
Minshew?
runner. And again, as you go through
Ain't
that
that the
process
quarterback
of
starting
understanding
this
what
week
people
for
do well,
Jacksonville?
Cameron Brate, very good route runner. I like that matchup if they can
All right,
create
here
it
comes
again.
first and 10.
Sean McCoy in the game.
At
in
the
backfield.
45-yard line.
Jones is out. He's their lead guy back there, so we'll see how they mix
Brady
up
in the
snaps today.
shotgun.
Brady.
Brady
Pumps
looking.
and
Brady
throws it away. I think
throws.
he was looking deep to
Was
Godwin,
looking
who was
for
not
Mike
open,
Evans,
and it'll be a second
incomplete.
down and 10. The running back situation, it's interesting because Jones He's no question their guy. Fournette was inactive, a healthy scratch last week. How do they play this?
I think that's one of the things that they figured out. In my opinion, during the course of the season, is you're trying to get everything in place to make a playoff run. Ronald Jones has earned the right to be your guy.
It is 2nd and 10.
Guy. I think they were trying to to figure that out during the course of the year. I think he's proven that. And so him not being in the lineup today will get an opportunity. Now you're looking at just depth, trying to find out roles. But Ronald Jones has got to be your guy down the stretch.
In the shotgun, Brady looking. Brady throws. Brady. Oh, Leonard Fournette. And he still loses yards.
Falcons played it well.
Keanu Neal with the tackle. Loss of 8 yards on that play. It's going to be 3rd and 18 at the Tampa Bay 37-yard line.
Watch 22
What's going on, Inez?
The screen right here. He beats the block by the offensive lineman. A big physical guy puts a big hit. Fournette able to spin out of it, but Keanu Neal never gives up, chases him down behind the line of scrimmage.
So it makes it a 3rd down and 18. Good to see Keanu Neal healthy. Had a couple rough years, an ACL and an Achilles. On a 3rd and long, Brady get it to LaShawn McCoy.
Got to McCoy. And McCoy.
He's going to be a couple yards
shy. Cross midfield at the 49, but still short of the first down.
Well, this is one of these defensive fronts. You're playing it right at 3rd and 18, Kevin. You mentioned that. And all of a sudden, you're going to rush through. You're going to drop everybody back right near the end of the first down marker. Now, call a screen. Get your big bodies out there. Get LaShawn McCoy the ball in his hand, and you never know what's going to happen. I'm not a fan of that
here we
style
go.
of
Pinion with the
in
punt.
third long situations during the normal flow of the game.
Held up that time, though.
And the punt is up.
And Powell.
And we got a fair catch at the 9-yard line.
So the Falcons defense does their job, and Matt.
All right, I do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. What's up, Gage? Bucks like to start slow. Hey, absolutely. But they're going to need to get this thing going. What's going on, Devin? But yeah, Tampa Bay has got to get it going. They are down 7 points. Atlanta has the football at their own 10-yard line.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
What's going on, Gavin? Can't wait for the Chiefs Saints. Oh, hold on. Let me see something real quick. I do got to do something real quick. All right, hold on a second. I did forget to do something. There we go. Then I got to do something else real quick.
Hey chatters, welcome to Troxel's stream. Here are the rules. There will be none of the following allowed: cursing, racism, religion, politics, spamming, bullying, or bashing. End result of doing so, you can be timed out by a mod or banned. In this stream, we will not be showing the game due to copyright reasons. We do live reactions, game audio, and play-by-play. Thank you. With that being said, sit back and relax and rock with your boy!
And inside their own 10.
All right,
well,
here we
will
go.
run it
And
try to get Brian Hill going.
that is Brian
And
Hill
so the
with a
first
gain of
possession,
about a
Derrn, was
yard
sharp,
on
not
that
only Matt
play.
Ryan, but 5 different receivers.
All right, do have to mute it real quick as they go to the highlights of the first drive by Atlanta, which resulted in a Gage touchdown.
Him to get into rhythm.
All right,
If they
here we
start
go.
off with
Second
those
and
quick passes,
9.
we've got to find a way to shut that
7-11
down.
remaining. And Matt Ryan's in the shotgun.
Here is Ryan.
Got it connected.
There's Powell, who's tackled
And that was
immediately.
ball.
And a short game. We got a first game break. We say hi to Carissa Thompson.
All right, do have to mute it. Here's the Bears-Vikings. And that is David Mooney with the touchdown. Or, I'm sorry, Darnell Mooney.
Resurgence.
Remember that score last week?
Yeah.
Across first
All right,
time?
here we go. Empty backfield.
Is that
Matt
right?
Ryan in the
At the right
shotgun.
time, they're still alive. 3rd and 6 now. Ryan, pressure coming. Now he's
Matt
he's got
Ryan
room to
gets
run
out
if
of
he can get
pressure.
there. Ryan
Look at, he's going to take off. Got a first down. And good gain of 16 on that play.
Juice in it for Matt Ryan, who picks up
What's
the
up,
first down
Hunter?
at a gain
What's
of
going on,
16.
Stephanie?
One of
What's
the
going
things
on,
you have
Norma?
to be careful about when
What's
you're
up,
pressuring with your
Mississippi?
front four and then
Mr.
dropping
Smith?
and playing man.
Miss
Look
Johnson?
at all the green grass right there. Now, last week,
How's everybody
against
doing?
Minnesota, Kirk Cousins, not known to be a great scrambler, but he's okay at it. 5 rushes for 41 yards. You come into this game, you
What's
don't
up,
expect
Black
that
Crow?
to happen with Matt Ryan. They got to figure that out because I think Matt has had
All right,
a
here
good
we
year
go.
running with the football when
And
he's seen
Matt
opportunity.
Ryan
Play fake and
looking,
pressure, but
throws,
wide
got it complete.
open.
That's a
He's
first
got his
down,
man.
cross midfield,
And a big
and
gain
down at the
for
45-yard
Stocker, the
line.
third tight end.
That is Stocker.
Play action working to the Falcons' success early on with a 25-yarder.
Yeah,
What's
just
going on,
some
Cabarrou?
good play calling right here. You know, a little good sell right here. Look at him get the corner to flow. I mean, there's absolutely nobody out there in the flat for Luke Stocker.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Ball is at the 45-yard line. 5 minutes to play in the first quarter.
Ryan.
Matt Ryan throws
And
complete.
It's incomplete. It was dropped
it's
over the middle, trying to
incomplete.
go back to Stocker.
Headed for Stocker. Devin White with the
So it's
tackle.
interesting for a team, we talked about their run game, trying to get the run game going. How come a team that doesn't run well at all, why is the play pass so effective for them?
You know, we're not afraid of the run. We don't really respect it, and yet, you know, we get in trouble with play action.
Right.
I have never been able
All
to
right,
figure that one
2nd
out.
and 10.
And this is a run game that, in truth be told, it's not just this season. It's the last couple. It really hasn't scared anybody in the NFL.
The play action game works. Here's the
And-
run game with Hill.
Oh,
He is
that's
in a
Hill.
world of trouble,
And
he
Hill
gets buried.
loses 5
Just had
yards.
No chance on the play. And Jordan Whitehead was really the first guy there to mess that play up.
And you get everybody walk down in, and that's what happens, you know. You just got somebody who's unblocked, and he just does a good job. Your receiver is coming all the way from the outside. He can't get there. So Jordan Whitehead is free right to Brian Hill.
So they bring in Gurley for a 3rd and long.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 14 at the 49-yard line.
4-man rush. Ryan steps up.
Matt Ryan
and the completion
throws,
gonna be short
and
of the
that's
first down,
way
and
short.
well short.
Todd
And
Gurley
on
with the
receiving end.
reception. It's going to be 4th and 9.
And it's one of the things that both of these quarterbacks talk to us about during the course of the week. And it's Tom Brady and Matt Ryan, right? These two guys pretty seasoned.
Stafford's
They
looking
understand
good
this
with
game
a rib
very well.
injury, 7
It's
for
the negative
8 with
plays
1
during the course
touchdown.
of a drive, and that all that rhythm that Atlanta had established. It's that incomplete on 1st down that throws that whole drive.
All right, here
out of
comes the
sync.
punt for Atlanta.
And so Hofrichter will punt it away, the rookie. High,
And
wobbly kick.
we got a
picked up
return
by
to the
Warner
10.
Inside the 10. It gets
And
across
down
the 10
at
to
the
12,
12.
where he swarmed down there. So the Buccaneers and Tom Brady.
All right, do have to mute it real quick. There is 3:31 remaining in the first quarter. 1st and 10, Tampa Bay with the football at the 12-yard line. Why you quitting, Isaiah Fields? Minnesota, Chicago tied at 7. Lions and Titans tied at 7. San Francisco paying off bookie debts. Yeah, but you also got to remember one thing, though. Like, with the San Francisco 49ers, they are so banged up, and they're out of the playoffs. What's going on, David? I feel you, Isaiah. San Francisco has fans to answer to if they lose to Dallas. So many penalties and 2 fumbles. I do have another video I will probably be dropping here relatively shortly. Probably tomorrow. Talking about San Francisco. What's going on, Leroy Dickerson? What's going on, Colin James? What's going on, Juan? All right, we are close to bringing back the game audio. What's going on, Derek Johnson?
Yeah,
we are back.
Earned that right. It's
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Blank and everybody here in the front office for Atlanta does when they do that.
Brady under center, hands it
off.
off.
Run game going, but Fournette is
and Fournette gain of
yard
about a
so.
yard.
Allen Bailey and company. And you hit it on the last drive. Ronald Jones, you know, Fournette's been in
What's
and
going
out.
on,
He's been a little racked. LaShawn
Geraldo?
McCoy got a cameo last week, but how do they survive without Ronald Jones today?
That, to me, is the big question, because I really think that that's the way this offense is built. Listen, you can look at across the board. Mike Evans, Chris
appreciate
Godwin,
that, Juan.
Tom Brady, Rob
Just
Gronkowski.
hit that
You think
like.
throwing the football, but I think that this offense is at its best
All right,
when they've got
second and
Ronald Jones
9.
out there and they can build off that successful running game.
There is Brady standing in.
Brady got it to Cameron Brate.
Just a little bit short of a first
Cameron
down.
Brate a yard short of a first down, third and 1.
Well, Bruce Arians told us, you know, we're at our best. I like to be at a 50-50 run-pass mix going into the fourth quarter, and then depending on what the score says, then I'll make my amends.
They all say that. They all say that.
I know.
Yeah, they all like to throw it. They all like to throw it. I don't, because if you go back a little ways, you know, there was a stretch there, you know, 89 passes in 2 games versus the Rams and the Chiefs.
All right, here we go, third and 1.
That's not where they want to be. I think they all found out that's not where we should be. And I think as they've kind of come back and kind of leaned on that run game and trusted that good offensive line up front.
That's handoff to Fournette.
Fournette trying to get there.
Fournette gets the first down.
The chains. And the Bucs will keep the drive going. So you're telling me the guy who wrote the book, The Quarterback Whisperer, is not really buying into let's ground and pound for 60 minutes, huh?
No, I think that when you watch what he does, the way he's built it, he understands the importance of the run game. And he's one of the guys that asks his wide receivers to do more than anybody I know in that run game.
And they
earn the right in the passing game. He's talked a lot about how he rewarded Hines Ward at Pittsburgh, how he rewarded Larry Fitzgerald out in Arizona. Chris Godwin is that guy here.
All right,
so
first and 10. Gronkowski in motion.
Make sure that you can set
single
up that
back
pass game with the
formation,
run.
ball handed off.
Trying to get him
That's
going.
Fournette, gain of a yard.
And maybe a yard for Fournette.
What's up? You are reading my name?
Well, feistiness as Neal and Fournette going at it. Well, you look at the Falcons and what they've done in, you know, and they've tightened it up against Raheem Morris. And you know, there's not a ton differently. I don't think the personnel isn't really that differently. So what do you notice?
Jeff Ulbrich has really kind of taken over that defensive coordinator role, kind of put his little spin
second
on it.
and
So I
9.
think it's just kind of understanding
Ball
the
at the
players and getting them to
24-yard
play at a
line.
different level, and I think, you know, change, open dialogue. It's hard to go against it because Dan Quinn was, in my opinion, one of the better guys, one of the better coaches
Connected.
out
That
there.
was
So it's hard to think that all of a
Miller.
sudden this culture changed and everything is different here in Atlanta, because Raheem Morris has the utmost respect for Dan Quinn. He's not going to deviate too far. He talked to us about how good the culture was when he took over a team. Usually when you take over a team at 0-5, you've got some big issues. And I think for Raheem Morris and Jeff Ulbrich on the defensive side, it was just tweaking things just a little bit, and they knew how far to go.
After that catch by Scotty Miller, brings up a 3rd and 7.
All right, here we go. Brady
has it protected.
throws incomplete. Was
Tried
looking
to get it
for
to
Antonio
but Kendall
Brown.
Sheffield, decent coverage.
And
throw a little
Sheffield
bit
with
off, and
the
here comes another
coverage.
punt for Tampa Bay.
Yeah, good tight
And
coverage
it is
there
4th
by
and
Kendall
7.
Sheffield. And not a lot of margin for error for Tom Brady on that throw. So just a really nice start for the Atlanta Falcons here today as a team. You know, offensively and defensively. We talked.
I don't
to Tom
know
Brady
what's going on
about
with
the slow
Tampa
starts. He
Bay's
said, "Listen, it's not
offense
just on us
today."
offensively, it's the team. So the defense comes out. They let Matt Ryan get into a rhythm. Boy, right down the field for a touchdown. That kind of, now your offense is, are we pressing a little bit? We got to catch
here we
that
go.
flow back
Pinion
up.
set to
And
punt.
again, here we are watching the Tampa Bay Buccaneers get off to another slow start.
Here is Bradley Pinion to punt it away. High booming kick. Powell retreats
And
to the
Powell
22.
with the
Brandon
return,
Powell
got
has
it to
nowhere
the
go. Good
25,
coverage by the
down
Buccaneers.
at the
Ryan Smith was
26-yard
down
line.
there first, and Atlanta takes over up 7 with 2 seconds to go in this first quarter. And now this from State Farm.
All right, do have to mute it real quick. Man, the Colts are looking good today. Let's go Colts, says Cole. What's going on, Henry? What's going on, Alicio? Like they always do, slow start. Yeah, but I mean, you're down 7. I mean, you got to have some sort of sense of urgency.
Yeah, so I tell you what, that's a scary team. They are in sync right now.
All right, here is the last
That
play of the
offense is in
first
sync, and it is
quarter.
functioning at a very, very high level.
And they've got the #1 seed in the NFC.
Hill is in the backfield.
Be the final
I
play
formation.
of the first quarter here. And on its own,
Play
Ryan
action.
has some time going far side of the field.
And,
Could have been
almost
danger zone.
intercepted.
Whitehead went way up and got it.
That
But it
was
falls
Whitehead with the
harmlessly to
near
turf, and that will end
interception.
the first quarter.
And that's the end of the first quarter. 7-0 Atlanta.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
Hey, absolutely. Shout out to the little MVP. Appreciate the 152 in the building. You guys are awesome. Let me know who you are going for. Put red and gray hearts if you want the Buccaneers. Put red and black if you want the Falcons to win. What's going on, Clara? What's going on, Buck? Right now, they are leading the division at 9-4. So as of right now, they got the top spot. Okay, Henry says the Falcons. Red and gray says Black Crow. Going for the Bucks. Looks like David Hayes is going for the Falcons as well. Topher says red and gray, so the Buccaneers. I don't have a black heart. Clara says black and white. Andrew says red and gray. Can the Jets score a touchdown today? I think the Jets can at least score a touchdown. It's can they win a game? But that will depend a lot on the Jacksonville Jaguars. And Jacksonville is in a world of trouble.
First Falcons scoring on the opening drive of the game, and the slow starts
David
for the
says, I'm rooting
Buccaneers
for fantasy
that
football
continues to be a
points.
theme.
Hey, I ain't mad at you.
And we start the second quarter with a 7-0 Atlanta lead.
Okay,
their
there's no
football,
gray heart,
2nd and 10
so going with the
from
Bucs.
their own 26.
All right, Gage out wide.
Ryan
And was looking for Gage, almost intercepted.
That time it was Devin White who got his hands
And
on it.
Devin
So
White with
consecutive
the near
passes that could have
interception.
been picked off.
Yeah, not really sure what Matt Ryan's seeing right now. On the previous play, you had Jordan Whitehead drop right into the throwing lane, and this time
Matt Ryan's
it's going
starting
to be
to see
Devin
ghosts
White. I
again.
mean, he is dropping right out into that throwing lane.
I mean, that's back-to-back almost near interceptions. If Devin White was a little bit
Falcons maybe get a
further
break.
back, that's an interception.
And it's 3rd down and 10.
What's
Devin
going
White
on,
off to a
Eric?
good start. With a few tackles as well. Buccaneers rush
Falcons
4.
fan here wanting us to lose for better
Gonna
draft
let it
picks.
go, has a man deep
And
oh,
near catch by Calvin Ridley.
Catch by Calvin Ridley. He was overthrown a little bit. It'll be a 3 and out.
Yeah, that's
All right,
a
it
tough
is
series
4th
right
and
there for
10,
Matt Ryan.
3
As
and out
good as
for
he
the
came out
Atlanta
and played on that
Falcons.
opening series, he's very fortunate that the punt team is walking out right now because the first
Murray
two
or
attempts,
Wilson?
there should have been an interception there somewhere. And on that one, he's got Calvin Ridley
That's
open.
a good
on
matchup,
that
though,
corner
real
route, and
talk.
he just throws it a little bit too far.
Kyler Murray versus Russell Wilson.
So Atlanta sputtering on that drive. Hofrichter to
Here we
punt it
go
away.
with the punt.
This one not a great punt, angling towards the sideline, and Barner's going to let it roll though.
And
And
down
it'll die
at
right
the
around the
26-yard line.
Well, Matt Ryan took a
All right, do have to mute it real quick while we go to copyrighted music. Henry for MVP. But yeah, Eric, that's the kind of almost the same thing that I'm going with the Detroit Lions. Like, I'm a Detroit Lions fan, an Arizona Cardinals fan, and a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. But with my Lions, it's like, you know, at this point, I just want better draft picks. And we can try to maybe move back a little bit and try to get some more picks. Because the Lions only have 5 picks as of right now. What's going on, Easton? Mike F says Rivers for MVP. But I will say this. I do think the comeback player of the year is by far going to be Alex Smith. I kind of want the Falcons to trade up for Lawrence. Ryan is done. Trade Julio. We'll see, Eric. If you guys are not going to be able to get the first overall pick, so the best available would be Trey Lance, or also Zach Wilson. What's going on, Ananko? What's up, Sean? What's up, Paul? Paul Smiglick is in the building. What's going on, brother? What's up, Sam? Mozart going off. Yeah, I'm in a dogfight with another member of the Infinite Sports Network. I am up, but I am not comfortable.
Themselves in a hole.
All right,
again.
here we go.
Byron Leftwich, offensive coordinator, trying to get this team going earlier.
Ball is at the 26-yard line. Godwin in motion.
And Brady and company will drop back with pressure in his face.
And incomplete, intended for Rob Gronkowski.
Steven Means was coming in hot.
That's going to
And
be
it's interesting
second and
talking to
10.
Brady, the other day, and he said, look, it is a choreography. One thing I didn't realize, he's only had 4 offensive coordinators his entire life.
Yeah, and he got into those conversations, whether it was Charlie Weiss or Josh McDaniels or Bill O'Brien, and during the course of their time together, they grow and they nurture that relationship. Well, he's in the first few months.
Here we go, second and 10.
So this is definitely still a work in progress for Tom Brady in this offense.
45 to Mike.
Blitz coming. It's picked
All right,
up.
here we
Brady.
go.
What a
That's
catch by
complete.
Evans. Wow.
And that
was
is
a hot
Mike
one coming in there,
Evans.
but Evans hauled it in up to the 33, and so it'll be a 3rd down and short.
Yeah, nice job by Leonard Fournette. You're going to watch him right here. And this is one of the things we overlook as a running back, the ability in pass protection. Real nice job getting up there, shortening that distance. And then Mike Evans on the outside. You're right, Kevin. Boy, that thing is coming in hot, and it's off. That's a great catch by Mike Evans.
TV?
So Evans has his first catch
All right,
today.
3rd and
LaShawn
3.
McCoy comes into the game.
McCoy moves to the backfield.
3rd down.
Brady
Another
out the
blitz coming with
shotgun.
Deion Jones. Brady
Looking and
there
gets
goes,
sacked.
And Jones, the guy that got him.
Down at the 25-yard line. That's a sack of 8.
Coming at him with a lot
Deion
of different stuff, making him
Jones.
think up
with the
front.
sack.
Really good disguise right here. You get everybody walked up, and then you're going to have everybody pull out. Watch as you're trying to sort through who's coming and who's not coming. So you're not adding anybody to the rush. There's just 4 guys in that rush. But because you showed 7 to 8 in the box, and then you challenged the offensive line to sort through it, they don't get Deion Jones accounted for.
4.5 sacks on the year
That's
for
the
Jones,
one guy
who's
you got to
really
account
turned into
for.
a good blitzer. And the big sack there, and another punt by the Bucs is Pinion.
All right, Pinion with another punt.
And the Falcons will let it go. It'll take an Atlanta bounce up across
And
the
at the
35-yard line.
line.
So the Atlanta.
It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 35 for Atlanta when we come back from commercial break. A 10-yard punt. Hey, appreciate that number change. You guys are awesome. Shout out to the 242 in the building. You guys are amazing. Ball is out. Smith or Prescott? Give me Alex Smith. I don't need to razzle-dazzle somebody. I just need to move the sticks. And that's exactly what Alex Smith is going to do for you. Thanks for engaging with us and having the audio on. Oh, absolutely, Eric. I do this all season long. Like right after this, I'll be live for the Chiefs versus the Saints, and I'll be live for the Browns at the Giants. And then tomorrow's the Steelers at the Bengals. Hey, appreciate that, Eric. Welcome to the family. Wilson or Rodgers? Well, because I am a Detroit Lions fan, give me Russ Wilson. But no, I mean, real talk, even if I wasn't a Lions fan, I would still pick Russell Wilson. I just think what he does, even with or without an offensive line, is just point blank period and amazing. And saying that because I'm an Arizona Cardinals fan should say a lot as well. But Russell Wilson is super dangerous. Like, that dude doesn't even have to have an offensive line to make something happen. And the crazy thing about Russell Wilson, the man has never won an MVP. That's crazy.
And then some.
All
for
right,
Tampa
here we
Bay.
go. We
Falcons
are
defense
back.
Playing well. Deion Jones first sack. Of
Atlanta
the game,
has 17
and,
rushes
takes
to
over.
the Tampa
Up
Bay's
by
4.
7 early second quarter.
And what do I always
And
tell you
Ryan
guys?
First
Got to run
option
that
not
football
there,
to
goes
win
back
football games.
Maybe to that first option.
And
It
got
was
it to the
Brian Hill on
41-yard
catch.
line. Hill
And just getting
with a
something
good
positive
gain
the
on that
last
play.
couple of possessions for Atlanta. They've gotten off to a slow start, getting into that 2nd and 10 situation, had a drop on one of them, an incomplete that should have been intercepted on the following one. So finally an opportunity to get
All
something
right, that is
positive
2nd
on
and
first down
5.
to start a drive.
Here we go. Ryan under center.
Here is Brian.
Hands
Hill
it
looking for a
off.
Seam up the middle, and there's not much there.
And gain of
Runs
a
right
couple
into
on that
Devin White.
play.
We've got another game break. Let's go back
That
to
is Hill
Carissa
again with the
Thompson.
ball carry. Here's the Vikings touchdown. And that is Adam Thielen with the touchdown. It is 10-7. Chicago up by 3.
So the Bucs hoping for a tie.
All right,
And
here we
a
go.
Buccaneers win. That gets them in
Third
the
down.
playoffs today. Keep you up to date on that.
2 yards to go.
It's a 3rd down and 2.
that's
They're
Matt
gonna run
Ryan.
it to Smith.
And
Got
that's
the
a first down.
So
Ito Smith.
finding his way for 3, and it'll move the chains for the Falcons.
And that's a nice job by Ito Smith. Just go and get in, because Antoine Woodfield Jr. is coming off
What's
the
up,
edge. He's
Authentic?
on block, coming up in run support, but just get north and south, get that first down. Watch 31 come in on run support, and just good job just seeing that first down marker and going and
All right,
getting it.
1st and 10 at the 45.5-yard line. All right, here we go. Ryan throws, and that's batted down.
Intended for Powell.
Nelson
Anthony
with the pass
Nelson
deflect.
got his hands on it.
Yeah, really athletic play by Anthony Nelson. And Jake Matthews has just got to be a little bit better with
I
his
was going
timing.
to watch
be a
this
little
game,
bit better
but I'd
getting
rather
that
be
shoulder
here.
through the
Appreciate that,
thighs and
Authentic.
get those hands down on the outside.
All right, 2nd and
They
10.
go quick and try to run it to
And
Hill. And
no
not
gain
much
on that
there.
play. That
Hey, what
was
did we have
Hill
earlier
with
this
the
season,
ball
right,
carry.
Kevin? We had Atlanta, and Julio
Dominican
Jones was telling us,
Suh with
the
the
end of the
tackle.
game, one of the things we're struggling in is we try to get into that 4-minute
Brady or
mode
Wilson?
and take that clock down when we've got the lead. We're
Right
not
now,
built
give
that
me
way.
Wilson
That's not
still.
who we are. We want to get in and we want to have our 3 wide receivers and do that. I think that the run game for Atlanta, when you're trying to look at what needs to really be improved, they have got to figure
What's
that one
going
out.
on,
And it's been
Ampex
something
Real?
that hasn't been there for a long time. If a defense is not
Hey,
afraid of your
appreciate
run
that.
game, it makes it hard on the
3rd
offense. that
and
afternoon.
10.
And it makes it 3rd and
Matt
long like it is
Ryan.
now. And Ryan stands in. He's got a
Got
man
it complete.
wide open.
That's the
It's
fullback.
fullback, Darrell, who comes
And
up just a
2
little
yards short of a
Keith Smith
first down.
Looked like he
And
was
it's
going to have a
4th
wrap
down.
to the first down marker. Now 4th and short. Do you go?
It took 2 to get him down, though.
I was excited for you. That's why
I say go fullback sneak it again. Hand it off to your
It's over
fullback.
here.
Let him
Morris
do some
says, yeah, we're
damage.
gonna go on 4th and short. Atlanta 12
4th and short.
on
Might
4th
as well.
downs this year.
You got Tampa Bay on your heels,
They keep the fullback in the
and
game
they
with
are
Gurley
in the
there.
I formation with the fullback,
They will
and they're
throw
going to pass it.
Ryan rolling, throwing.
And that's
He's got
complete.
First down and a completion inside
And
the
that is
40.
Gage.
Goes
Gage
to
already
Russell
has
Gage,
a
who's got it.
touchdown. Picks up
Really
a
nice job. Watch
crucial
what he does
4th
to
down conversion.
45, Devin White. He's going to sprint out right here. Watch Devin White. He's right there. He's got him covered. But then he sees Matt, and he's going to come back up. Just that little gap that opens up. Matt's able
Ball's
to
going
thread
to
it through
be
there.
at the, I believe that's the
It's almost like that
40-yard
block
line.
earlier in the game made him say, wait a second, not going to have that happen again.
No,
And
the
Ryan took
39-yard line.
advantage. Keep the fullback in. They'll fake it again.
Matt Ryan
can't find
throws.
anyone, goes,
Got
oh,
it to the
look at
fullback.
another one
First
for Keith
down.
Smith. They must know that Darrell Johnson is in the building.
It's like stealing, Kevin. I mean, nobody covers.
All
Nobody covers
right.
the fullback in the flat.
That fullback
I mean,
says,
it's
feed
the
me
easiest play in
more.
football.
Look at this. 2 receptions on the drive. Smith, I'm sure he was telling him he was wide open.
I mean, you've got Calvin Ridley, Even without Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley, Russell Gage, Hayden Hurst, is anybody really worried about Keith Smith out in the flat?
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
You were one of the best at just
out
that.
the shotgun.
Let's see how much Smith can be involved on a 1st and 10. Atlanta
And play action, got it complete. That is
over the middle. It's another first
see
down.
who that
it's
is.
Laquan Treadwell.
That is
Whose first catch as a
Treadwell
Falcon was a
with the
touchdown last
reception.
week, and he's got another for a first down.
And here's the
Atlanta.
point that you made earlier in the game, Kevin, is why are you afraid? Why, the play action, why is it working if you're not really threatened by the run game? And that's a hard play fake right there that opens that up for Laquan Treadwell. And really, Atlanta just does not threaten you.
Ball
with
is
their
at the
run game.
12-yard line.
10th play of the drive coming up. Remember, they converted that 4th down.
Single back.
Another fake.
Play action.
Ryan
Matt Ryan
has
looking,
time,
throws.
going to the end zone.
And that's a touchdown, Calvin Ridley.
That's his 9th of the year.
Calvin Ridley with a touchdown.
Really good job. Nice throw. There's Anthony Nelson. Gets it up over top there. Feeder down by Calvin Ridley. Well executed. Watch what he does to Sean Murphy Bunting here. He loses track of him.
Why is Sean Murphy Bunting
By the
have
time
his
he
back
realizes
against
that,
your
it's too
defender?
late. Matt Ryan has already got the ball
That's
in the
why
air.
you got burnt.
What a start for the Falcons. Quite the opposite for Bruce Arians
Wow.
and company. Matt Ryan on
All right, here
fire
is
today.
13-0.
And Koo,
Koo,
the
extra
up,
point
and
and
it is
good. It is 14-0. Atlanta up by 2 scores. A Calvin Ridley sighting? No, but I used to play corner, so, that's a cardinal sin. You don't have your back against your defender. You have to locate your defender and the ball at the same time in order to put yourself in great position. If you don't do that, you will be burnt like fried chicken every single time. Hey, what's going on? Derek White says, thanks for the stream. Appreciate you, brother, for coming out. What's up, Kenneth Harris? What's going on? Clout Lord Gunsmoke says Falcons. Bunting is not very good. In college, though, he was solid. He came out of I think it was Central Michigan. He came out of Central Michigan. He looked actually real solid. But, come on. You have got to you got to keep your eye on the ball and your man at the same time. Especially in the National Football League, because you'll be exposed quick, fast, and in a hurry. I see a lot of weird things. Hey, appreciate that, Sam. Sam Beninos with the prospect. Welcome to the memberships. And welcome to being an MVP. What's your reaction on the Browns going to the playoffs? I'm happy for them. It's about time. This is my Super Bowl. Don't want to jinx it by talking trash, says Greg. Shout out to Greg C. Hey, Greg, this is actually kind of almost a rematch. You got as the chat calls them, the Buccaneers versus the Falcons.
About his
all right, here we go. We are back.
He's been great throughout his
Matt
career.
Ryan is 15 for 20 already.
It's been the opposite here today. And how about all-time touchdown leaders,
passing
Matt
leaders,
Ryan
342 for Matt Ryan. Eli Manning has 366.
And by the way, Darryl, as we illustrated, Keith
that
Smith,
scoring
the
drive took
fullback,
10 plays,
2 big
65
catches
yards,
in the drive
5 minutes and
21
9
yards.
seconds.
And as you well know, being in this same role, going
all right,
on
Koo
out playing
is
special teams
with the ensuing kick, got a touchback. Tampa Bay will start the ball.
Now let's
First
hear from the
and
voice
10
of
at the
WWE
25.
on Fox, Michael Cole.
All right, do have to mute it real quick. Matt Ryan not great with leads on Brady. But you know what, though?
There are the Buccaneers' possessions.
Matt Ryan could get retribution in this ball game. When you're up, you got to start running that football more. Run the clock, keep Brady off the field, you got the win.
Fake it to him. It's Brady who's got a lot of time.
And Brady throws, and that's incomplete.
So just everything going just a little off for Tampa Bay so far.
Yeah, good coverage down the field.
That was Vaughn, the intended receiver.
There's Chris Godwin, 14. Mike Evans, 13. Real nice job with the coverage right there. So Cameron Brate working against Michael Walker. And you never completed the catch. You could see Keyshawn Vaughn, he really kind of took his eyes away. That's why he's frustrated with himself. He has an opportunity, in my opinion. He has an opportunity
to make
an impact on this game and create a role for him
Second and 10 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
See if he gets some more touches here.
Brady throws, got it complete, and that is Chris Godwin. Oh, that is incomplete.
Right on it,
was intended for Chris Godwin.
Was there to save it. It'll be a first down.
Oh, they're going to count it as a first.
By Isaiah Oliver. He stays with this the whole way. This is a fumble. Look at him working that football against Chris Godwin.
Okay, it was off of a fumble. Okay,
so that was a fumble.
Hey, appreciate that, Authentic, with the $5 super chat.
Will run it. Vaughn,
you deserve some super chat, love fam.
All that for not much.
You have one of the best streams I've seen. Salute, appreciate that, Authentic.
With what you were saying about without Ronald Jones, who's going to pick up the slack? Fournette hasn't done much yet. All
right, that is second down.
Keyshawn Vaughn is a guy that his last 2 years at Vanderbilt, he averaged 6.4 yards a carry. I mean, that's 2 seasons. That's not a couple. That's a monster number.
Second and
that's
7.
That's a monster number for anybody. That's beyond monster for a guy from Vanderbilt in the SEC, right, knowing the type of guys that are in front of him going up against Alabama, LSU,
second and 7
Florida,
at the 39-yard line. Antonio Brown is in motion. Brady out the shotgun throws. That's Rob Gronkowski for out.
Run out of bounds right around the first down marker. Looked like he had it from here. We'll see where they spot it as Keanu O'Neal was in on the stop. And it will be a first down.
Yeah, I'm just excited to see Keanu O'Neal have the type of season he's
appreciate
had.
That.
The last few years have been so tough on him. You remember when he came into the league?
Such a clean look.
He was so physical, and he made
great
such
audio,
an impact right away in this defense. And then 2
That's
really tough injuries.
Appreciate that, brother.
And really finally just getting his feet underneath him here in the month of December.
All right, here we go. Keanu O'Neal, one pass deflect already.
Back-to-back years. Brady, pressure
and
coming.
Brady throws. And, that would have been a huge catch. Incomplete. Chris Godwin, the intended receiver. He laid that one out.
One of those situations we've also seen.
What's going on, Dragon Space?
Tom Brady here in the beginning of the games is there's been opportunities to get the players
now the offense
down
is
the
going to
field.
burn the desert.
Chris Godwin's open right there. He just misses him, and we've seen a couple of misses when you watch that film.
He tried to Odell Beckham that one. All right, second and 10.
Buccaneers with just 60 yards of offense so far.
All right, here we go.
Down.
Brady throws. That's complete. That's Mike Evans. First down.
Right around the marker. Close to another first down.
And that's well done. As much as Tom kind of missed Chris Godwin on that last
What's
one here
on?
with Mike Evans, that's a really nice throw and catch on that timing route right there. Now, let's not forget about that game last week. Everybody was excited for Tampa Bay after that Minnesota win, but boy, that was more of a Minnesota loss, in my opinion, than a Tampa Bay
First
win.
and
with
10.
Issues in the kicking game.
Single back formation. Brady in trouble. Throws. And threw it out of bounds. Second and 10.
As Aluakon came in with the hit there. And they're going to discuss this. Brad Rogers.
And they're going to discuss, see if it was intentional grounding.
Well, they're having a tough time with Keanu O'Neal right now. He's
What's
coming
going on,
from
Ordinary
depth, but
Pete?
you've got to have your eyes open. I didn't really see much on the hit on Tom Brady. See at the end, he hasn't stepped. There was no helmet-to-helmet contact. Good no call.
I think the Falcons were looking for grounding
I don't
too,
think
but he
there's
was
going
out
to
of
be
the
anything
pocket
on that. He was outside the pocket, and that was
10.
Clean hit. All right, here we go. Brady out the shotgun. Vaughn in at running back.
Here is
hands
Vaughn
it
on the
off
draw and
and
just gets
loses
tripped up.
his footing.
And a short
Gain of
gain will
only
give him
2. 3rd down and 8.
It just seems like he's pressing right now. I mean, the little flat pass, and just doesn't finish the catch the way he normally would. He takes his eyes off the ball.
Montgomery has
before he's
12
got it
points
secured.
already.
Right there, kind of pressing, not having the patience. Right there, kind of gets tripped up. So, Keyshawn Vaughn just needs to relax a little bit. He has the ability. You mentioned what he did at the college level. I think there's an opportunity for him here.
Right, here we
Ronald
go,
Jones
3rd
is out of
and
the lineup
9.
to catch some eyes on that offensive staff.
Third and 9.
And Brady looking.
pressure
Brady
coming,
gets sacked
again.
behind
Another blitz. This time
midfield.
it was from the safety Sherrod Niesman who got him home.
Niesman with the sack.
Now, one of those situations where you run the tight formations and guys come off the slot and they can disguise it really well. You see, you're in there on tight coverage on Chris Godwin, and he's free right to Tom Brady. Got 2 guys walked up into the A-gaps. There's both your inside linebackers. So you
Atlanta looking to play
again,
spoiler
trying to
for the
sort through
Tampa
that.
Bay
You saw
Buccaneers.
at the end,
This is
Deion
a
Jones
must-win
bails
ball
out. I'm
game
sure the
for
guy that was
Tampa
responsible
Bay.
for him needs now to try to get all the way out to pick up Sherrod
It is
Niesman.
4th
That's
and
asking a lot.
18.
First sack of the year
Pinion
for
with yet
Niesman.
another
And the
punt.
second one today for Atlanta. And another
Pinion's
punt.
punt
Pressure
is
up
up.
the middle, but Pinion got it away.
Good punt.
Now,
Fair
catch
cut
it
at the
right at
11-yard
10-yard
line.
So Bruce.
All right, do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio so you don't miss a single play.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
What's going on, Michael Collins? What's going on, Esteban? Good morning, everyone. Thanks, Strox, again from the West Coast. Score alert, New England 6, Miami nothing. Yo, Trox, Detroit 2 and 2nd and goal at the Tennessee 5. Chris says, come on, man, go Tampa Bay. Yes, we are 3:45 away from halftime. What's going on, Tom? Says Dragon Space. Tom Trash Tampa. Go Ridley, says Mike F. What's up, Jorge? Richard Ragsdale says, go Buccaneers. Big ups to Troxel. How do you pay for your badges? Where do I send the money to? Oh, it is memberships. Hold on, let me pin the membership link. All right, there we go. The pinned comment is the memberships. That's how you get the badges and things like that. And it is a monthly subscription as low as $1.99 or as much as $9.99.
We got a 14-0
each tier
lead
gives you
here
different perks.
late in this first half. And they go with Ito Smith in the backfield. They're going to get it out
And
there
that's
quick to
Calvin Ridley.
looking to make a move.
Gain of
And it's
2
well
on
played
that.
over there by Jamel Dean.
Dean with the
And
tackle.
it's amazing, Darryl, in a game that Julio Jones is not active because of a hamstring injury. He's already missed 4 games this year. Matt Ryan has spread it around.
Next
to
week,
9
I will
different
be
guys.
live for the
Yeah,
Buccaneers
and that's
at
gonna
the
be key.
Detroit
And
Lions.
he's really struggled as well. We just saw what happens to Tom Brady when he's getting sacked. Well, when Julio Jones is out of the lineup, it has an impact on Matt Ryan. It hasn't yet.
What's going on,
During the course of the game
KHTV?
today, he's played very well, and he is distributing the ball.
All right, here we go. And that's ball handed
Still
off.
fighting his way out across the 15.
Got it
Bring up
to-
3rd down. Bring up another game break with Carissa.
Thanksgiving.
All right. And Mitchell Trubisky hands it off. That's another touchdown. 17-7. Bears over the Vikings.
He's caught fire. He had that 80-yard
All right,
touchdown
it
run
is
last
3rd
week.
and 5.
And the Bears. Those
What's
teams
going
are
on,
watching
Daniel
Arizona,
Levine?
because if Arizona were to lose today, that winner would move into the final.
All right, 3rd and
playoff
5.
spot.
Big time down for the
3rd and
Falcons.
5 Falcons. Ryan on target.
And got to
again.
complete
It's
this.
Ridley who's got
Kelvin
a first down.
Ridley.
Boy, is he in
First
rhythm today.
down.
Well, you know, right here, shame on Tampa Bay in this situation, because there's no way Matt Ryan's going with the football
Lions
anywhere else
beat
but
Bucks.
outside. I mean, there's no coverage to the outside
I don't
against
know
Calvin
about
Ridley.
all that
That's
now.
like stealing. That's just going to be a quick timed out route with enough yardage for the first down. That's a poor coverage choice by Tampa Bay.
And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's
All
been
right, we are at the 2-minute. I repeat, the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes till halftime. What does everyone think about Cleveland Indians changing name after 109 years? Hold on, they're changing their name, Eric? Cleveland baseball team? I hope they don't do something like that. Like, I'm a little bit mad at Washington. Like, you're in Washington, D.C. Like, you could have thought of anything in the world, but you came out with Washington football team. Like, that's the only knock I have against the Washington football team is their name. Like, it took zero thought process. Oh, we're a football team. Oh, we're from Washington. Oh, let's put it together. Washington football team. You know, come on, you could have put a little bit more thought. But I'm real impressed, though. You know, Ron Rivera and Alex Smith, you know, that's the comeback team of the year. I'm a Giants fan, leaving a North Capitol in D.C. Oh, living on North Capitol in D.C. Washington Hogs. I know, right? Snyder was trying to be smart, to be a smart tail. Hey, that's facts. Pistons should be Washington Pistols. I have no idea what you try to say. Washington something, Mike F. Sakajawas or something like that. The Bucks are in a choke bowl. Get rid of Chiefs. Wahoo. Keep the non-offensive name Indian.
been all
right,
Falcons.
here we go.
And from the start, Atlanta took the opening
What's
kickoff,
going on?
went right down the field and
Zoda
scored.
Newberry?
Their offense has been crisp. Their defense has been terrific.
Hey, I do appreciate
Couple of
that number
sacks to Tom
change. You
Brady
guys are
with 2
awesome.
minutes to go.
Appreciate you.
They've got a 1st and 10 from their own
All
23.
right, 1st and 10. Ball is at the 23-yard line.
Monday. 397.
Late
Matt
blitz
Ryan
coming.
throws.
sees
That's
it, gets
wide
rid of
open.
Ridley again, is
And that's
wide
Calvin
open. Too
Ridley.
easy for Ridley. Who's
That
got
is a
another first down.
back-to-back
To the 37.
reception.
Yeah, no answer.
On
And
this
just very
drive for
impressed with
Calvin Ridley.
It have been all season long. We have had Atlanta a number of times, but again, it's pass protection. And you see right there, Ito Smith going down chopping, allowing Matt Ryan to stand in the pocket and deliver it on time.
See, I don't know why Carlton Davis gave him that much space.
So Smith stays in the backfield. Ridley,
You know,
by the
put
way,
your
5
linebacker in
catches
bad
already.
position.
Here is Ryan back to pass. He loads up and guns it complete.
And that's complete.
Into Buccaneers territory,
And that's
going back to Ridley again,
Calvin
who is heating up
Ridley.
his 6th catch of the day.
Well, the big difference right now is how clean the pocket is. You know, this is a longer play
What's
down
up,
the
Loving
field. It's going to
Freedom?
take time to develop. And Matt Ryan, very comfortable in the pocket right now.
I wish we was playing like this from the
Plenty
get-go.
of time, each team with all 3 timeouts.
Okay, let's go. Two.
All right, 1st and 10 at the 45 in Bucks territory.
And the ball is tipped
And that was
and
intended for
incomplete.
Ito Smith.
You know,
No
so we showed you
good.
the blitz pickup by Ito Smith. He did a nice job. It really has a lot of significant impact. You go back to what he has come back from.
I'll tell you what, whoever
This is
has
not a big
Calvin
guy,
Ridley,
okay?
man,
He
you
got
guys
a really
probably,
severe injury
especially
picking
in
up
a
the blitz.
PPR league, you guys probably got some good points. Hey, appreciate that, Loving Freedom. Washington Swamp Monsters.
Down and chops and gives
All right,
Matt
here we
Ryan
go.
a clear
2nd and
line
10
of
at the
sight for the
45-yard line in Tampa Bay territory.
He stays in there
Matt
now.
Ryan
Ryan gonna
in
get it
shotgun,
Smith
got
in
it
the
to
flat,
Ito
looking to make
Smith.
a move, bounces off a
And
tackle,
Ito
then gets
Smith
stopped
got it
at
to the
40.
40.
So he's got 5 yards.
Gain of
And the
5,
clock will
3rd
run,
down
no
and
timeout
5 to
yet
go.
by Atlanta, and
1:05
that's
to
gonna change. I
play.
think there's a timeout on the field.
Got a timeout taken. Let's see who it's by.
With 1:05 to go in this first half, we'll take a moment, check in with Kurt Menefee.
All right, do have to mute it real quick. All right, looks like it was a timeout taken by Tampa Bay. So Tampa Bay will have 2 timeouts remaining in the last minute and 8 seconds. And the Atlanta Falcons have all 3.
Forward to that, as always.
All right, here we
And,
go.
You got the head coach, you got the star wide receiver, well, and then you got the other star wide receiver, the mentor, if you will.
How great is that? You know, Julio Jones, inactive today, but very active on the sideline. And every time those receivers come over, he is in their ear telling them, sharing knowledge. I love that about guys. Hey, I can't contribute on the field, but if you got any questions,
All
I'm
right,
watching
3rd and
everything.
5.
Just get with me on the sideline when you got time.
Hayden Hurst in motion.
On 3rd down.
Matt Ryan
Blitz
in
is coming,
shotgun.
picked up, and Ryan
Throws.
is
Got it to Gage. Oh, Gage.
Got a first down.
Got up in the
Down
air.
to the
And that's a
25.
first
Went
down.
right over Antoine Winfield.
I tell you, the one thing that Atlanta is doing a really nice job today are the releases off the line of scrimmage. Tampa Bay defenders are up, and they're kind of in that press
All right, here we go.
situation,
Ball
but
at the
they're getting really
25.
clean releases.
Out the shotgun. Matt Ryan looking.
Late pressure,
Gets out of
scrambles
pressure.
around,
Throws.
looking,
Got it
firing.
complete. That's a
Hurst is
first
there on the
down.
completion,
And
he's
that's
down.
Hayden Hurst.
Should have another first down with 38 seconds left.
All right.
This is just a real nice job. Strong hands at the point of the catch and contact. You see right there, Carlton Davis coming in, well timed, put some contact on Jaden Graham right as the ball arrives. Or I'm sorry, Hayden Hurst.
Well, this is a clinic right now, the way Atlanta's moving the football. By the way, they just called their first timeout. Previous timeout was charged to Tampa Bay, so they could do whatever
All right,
they
so
want.
both
38
teams
seconds
now
left
have
in the
2
half. They've got
timeouts
2
apiece.
timeouts in their pocket. They're on
We
the
have 38
13-yard line.
seconds
They've got
remaining till
262
halftime.
first half yards.
And really
Atlanta
what it has been is the
in
one
the red
thing
zone.
That, you know, Bruce Arians was concerned about is Matt Ryan getting into a rhythm. He's thrown well from the pocket. I think the other thing is he's extended the play very well. He's gotten outside the pocket and made good
Ball
throws
is at the
outside.
13-yard line.
Just saw
Matt
Gage
Ryan
being
in
worked on.
shotgun.
That's not good. They're number 2 wide out today. Ryan got to get it out here in the near side.
And that's
He's caught by
losing 2
Blake.
yards.
And that's not going to go anywhere as Dean was right there on the tackle. And we get another timeout
What's
with
going on,
33
John Hammond?
seconds left in the half. Well, millions of kids nationwide without their normal access to sports and play due to COVID-19. That's why Fox Sports and Good Sports are restoring play through donations of brand new sports
going on,
equipment. The
Schwinder
Atlanta Falcons Youth Foundation
Jones?
also restoring play for kids in the greater Atlanta area. Text play to the number on your screen and you can help keep kids
Hey,
in
you know,
the game.
Atlanta playing for nothing, but, you know, that's the most deadly team, though. They got nothing to play for. So why not go
One
out there
timeout left for Atlanta.
and try to, you know, spoil somebody's playoff dreams? All right, Atlanta has 1 timeout. Tampa Bay 2. Matt Ryan scrambles.
From the pocket, rolling,
looking, throws, and it's out of bounds.
Tampa Bay.
3rd and 11, 24 seconds remaining.
Yeah, just playing off, soft zone, a little bit of man underneath in certain areas, but they've done a really nice job here. Once the Falcons got down here, getting into the red zone, Todd Bowles' defense really kind of clamped down, playing good coverage right here.
So 3rd down and 11. Falcons up 14-0. Right, a team that we know, you talked about it. They've had trouble finishing games. So boy,
what's going on, Eric Black?
Put another one on the board. They've been tough in the red zone, but today they've put 2 in the end zone. 3rd and 11 here.
Hey, that's what's up. Shout out to Donovan Smith.
Ryan.
Shout out to your cousin.
Good amount of time going for the corner of the end zone. Has a man.
Oh!
It's knocked away.
Almost intercepted. That was Carlton Davis.
That was a
intended for
away,
Gage.
Davis with the saving play.
It is 4th and 11. Atlanta
Carlton Davis was going to carry
kick
the
a field goal with 17
seconds
seconds remaining.
Right here. Watch as their number 1
What's
receiver,
going on,
Calvin
Dallas
Ridley,
Roy?
comes up. You think he's going to carry him, but he passes him on to the safety and then breaks back on the throw to Russell Gage.
As a Falcons fan, I can say just wait till the second half. No one can read too much into this yet, unfortunately.
And this will be a 32-yard attempt.
All right, and that is good. It is 17-0. 15 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
With just 15 seconds left in this first half. Well, Darryl, the Falcons doing a lot of good work in the community these days, and at the forefront, the leaders of their social justice committee.
All right, do have to mute it real quick. Watch the power go out, and Brady gets that comeback. John Richardson says Tampa has lost this matchup. No way they can come back. Swift touchdown, Tennessee 21-14. 21-15. Okay, so 21, Detroit has 15.
From the daughter of
All right,
Martin
here we
Luther
go.
King, Dr. Bernice King, about what the Falcons are doing.
17-0, Atlanta,
Right now, what they're doing is
15
they're smashing
seconds.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I mean, this is
Who's
not
going to
close.
set
This
to
is
kick
a
the
clinic
ensuing
in
kick
this first half.
following
Matt
that
Ryan already
field
has more
goal?
yards and more completions in this half than he did all of last week.
And here comes the kick. And we're going to get a return to the 5 to the 10, 15, down at the 18-yard line.
9 seconds left in the half, 2 timeouts.
Tom Brady, 9
Not
seconds.
sure how much you can get done from inside your own 20. It's coming up at the half, the Verizon halftime show.
You could hit a Hail Mary.
Terry Howie, Michael, and Tony will have it for you. We have an injured player. It's Jaden Graham, the backup tight end.
Jaden Graham is on the ground with holding his shoulder.
He was the one in on that tackle.
Let's see. Ooh.
You can see right there
all
on the
shoulder.
Kenyon Barner, and just kind of down on the ground, kind of reaching for that right shoulder.
He used all shoulder, like it was all like
right in here on anything there, but could be a burner. Hopefully nothing too bad, and Jaden will be able to get
Prayers
back
up
into the game.
to him. Hopefully he makes a speedy recovery.
So we work on Graham, and we hope he's okay. And Atlanta
going on
coming
the
out
Gridiron
and
Blitz?
playing a great first half. But if you're Tampa Bay, Bruce
I'm not too
Arians
sure.
said this is a playoff game for us. So then what do you say when you go to the half and you're getting outplayed in every single facet of the game?
Well, it's actually an opportunity right now. If you're going to go into the playoffs, sometimes you're not going to play great football. We were down to the San Francisco 49ers 21
I know the
points
counter
with 5
is
minutes gone in the NFC Championship game. You just got to learn how do you respond to that situation. So it's a great teaching opportunity for Bruce Arians. And all week long they talked about how well they're playing and they're
Okay,
taking
if
those
yours
next
is
steps
not,
and,
then
you know, our
probably
identity,
mine's
we can
not
do
either.
anything we want to do. I just really haven't seen the consistency yet for them to have that much confidence. So maybe this is something that can pay some benefits right now. I think the biggest thing, and what's true in the NFL,
going on, John
it's a
Wayne?
response-driven league. I'm excited to see what the response by the Buccaneers
What's
is
up,
coming out in the
Mahomes,
second half,
KC?
because they have not been good here in the first.
By the way, Graham walked off and went into that blue tent.
All right,
so hopefully he's
and that
okay.
does it. That is
And the play in the
halftime.
first half brought to you by Old Davy.
All right, we on halftime. The score 17, Buccaneers 0. Yeah, I don't think I've seen mine go off either. Hit those like button for our boy Trox. Appreciate that, John. All right, we are on halftime, so I'm going to take a quick halftime break. I will be in the chat so we can chat it up and have a good time. And I will see you guys back at the start of the third quarter.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
This a LP. This a LP. This a LP.
All right. We are still on halftime. Okay, Pamela's going for the Buccaneers. So when we come back from halftime, Tampa Bay will get the ball first. Haven't paid attention to the Bucs since Gruden. Been Pats all the way, so I follow Brady. Okay. I like only Brady for one reason and one reason only. Go Blue. Tom Brady is from the University of Michigan. I was born and raised in Michigan. I did live out in Arizona. That's why I'm a Lions, a Cardinals fan, and living in Michigan. We used to have what's known as the blackouts because we were so horrible. And when they used to black out games, I used to watch a lot of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Oh, that's what's up, Pamela. Okay. Lived in Detroit and Lansing while my husband went to Michigan State University. What's going on, West Branch Ball? Mike F says, oh, Michigan, boo. What's going on, PJ? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Jim Harbaugh. He got to get those guys ready to play. Lived everywhere. Yeah, I mean, that's one thing I do want to do with this YouTube career is like be able to travel different cities at the games and stuff like that. That's why we are on the quest for 10K. I don't like Brady, says Mike F. Mr. Smith says thumbs up. Let's see where we're at with the thumbs up. We are at 82. We are 18 away from 100 likes. Can we get those likes up? What's going on, Harvey? Lions keeping it close. I think 10K will happen soon. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, God willing. What's up, Roman? Inez says, what's going on with the Bucks, Mike? Roman says, Bucks stink. Robert Harris says, New England who? Pamela says the Brady BS is a media concocted hate-a-thon. I think that has to deal with he just been beating all of their favorite teams. Real talk. Chiefs 51, Saints 13. I will be live for that Chiefs-Saints game next. And then on Sunday Night Football, I'll be live for the Browns and Giants. Tomorrow, I'll be live for the Steelers at the Bengals. And then I'll be live on Christmas Day, Vikings at the Saints. Next Saturday will be the Buccaneers at the Lions, 49ers at the Cardinals, Dolphins at the Raiders. And next Sunday will be the Colts, Steelers, Eagles, Cowboys, Titans, Packers. And then next Monday will be the Bills, Patriots. And then week 17 will be the Steelers, Browns, Cardinals at the Rams.
First half.
All right, here we go. We are back.
Sacks of Tom Brady, really playing well. And they played that way since Raheem
Coup
Morris
with the ensuing kick to start the second half.
One game thing, but the offense has come to play today.
What's going on, Glenn Moran?
Looks like Barnes is going to take this one on out, try to make something happen from in his own end line. And that is
all right, and that is down at the 20.
So how do they get it
Chris
going?
Godwin.
That's the question, man. They haven't done much right on offense.
No, and you know what? I liked it last
I'm not
week.
too
They
sure.
didn't have a lot of plays, but it was much more balanced, and they didn't ask
I know
Tom
this
Brady
is on
to win
Fox.
the game. But when you talk about time of possession and opportunity, maybe that ratio they had last week could expand a little bit. But
What's
this
going
running
on,
game
Zach
has
Wick?
to do something. They've got to lean on it a little bit. I think that's one of the things. They're missing Ronald Jones tremendously today. So they've got to get that started out. I think the big thing for Atlanta is kind of the
Who's
same.
your favorite team?
They're
Mine is
doing
the
great.
Detroit Lions,
But boy,
Arizona
that
Cardinals,
run game,
and
Raheem Morris told
Pittsburgh
it's got to play a role.
Steelers.
We don't have to lean on it, but it's got to play a role. I don't know if
Chris
it played
Godwin
the role
in
he
motion.
wanted it to in the first half.
Fournette in the game now, but they will throw it, and Brady will catch.
And that
Perfect throw
is
to start the
Antonio
first half with
Brown.
Antonio Brown on the receiving
Good gain
end.
on that play.
That's a pretty
Got
good
it
way
down
start
to the
for
40.
Brown in Tampa Bay with a gain of 20.
And And one of the things you want to be careful of is just that man-to-man coverage right there. You've got everybody. You leave Antonio Brown out in the field one-on-one. Tom's going to find that matchup.
There's an AB sighting. All right, here we go. First and 10.
45.
All right, first and 10 at the 40-yard line. Got to get it to midfield for the first down. Brady gets out of trouble, throws, and that's incomplete, intended for Mike Evans.
Well, I did ask Bruce Arians what's going on with his offense. He told me we're having some miscommunication on protection. We have got to fix that. And he also said, got to score some points in a hurry. Defensively, get Matt Ryan on the ground. Raheem Morris, meantime, I said, your quarterback is playing really inspired. He said he's bouncing back from a poor game from last week. Defensively, he said, I have got to keep Tom Brady in check. How you do that, pressure him, make him uncomfortable.
What's up, Roger Conrad?
Done that, Pam. There's no doubt. Using a variety of different looks on D. Here's Brady.
All right, Brady got it complete. That's a first down. Cameron Brate.
Brate has about 14 yards
got across
on that pickup.
midfield.
So a good start to the half so far.
Yeah, and both of the big plays so far for Tampa Bay in breaking routes right into Tom Brady's line of sight. And there's Cameron Brate. We saw Antonio Brown on the first one.
Brate will come on off the field. Scotty Miller on the field.
All right, here we go. Ball is at the 46-yard line. Chris Godwin in motion. Single back formation. Brady under center. Hands it off to Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette, good gain.
That one just kept on
got
going.
it a yard short of a first down. Gain
that was a great
of
job by
9.
the interior of Tampa Bay's offensive line. Stay on your man. Stay on your feet. Let Leonard Fournette get in behind you. Boy, there's a problem with the handoff right there. Lucky that they didn't have a football on the ground on that handoff.
Yeah, I noticed that, Henry.
It was just the 4th carry of the day.
All right, here we go. Second and 1.
They'll make it 5.
And that's a first down. Leonard Fournette still on his
inside the
feet.
35. Before he ran
Gain
into
of a
Deion
couple.
Jones.
Got the first down.
Yeah, if
It's
I'm
gonna
going to
be
play the
first
Atlanta
and 10.
Falcons, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to line up. I'm going to try to get downhill on you. This is a defense that's built on speed and chasing the football from side to side. I think if you can get downhill on them, like we saw on that first Fournette run, when you just let your guys get on those double teams in the middle of that defensive front and just start pushing that pile, it's going to be hard for them to hold up. You get Grady Jarrett tired out, get him on the sideline.
All right, here we go. First and 10.
45's the mic.
On the fake.
All right, play action. Brady
Steps
throws.
into it.
Brady got it connected. And that's Mike Evans at the 1-yard line.
Down at the 1.
Gain of
What a strike
32.
from Brady, 32 yards.
And Mike Evans on the outside comes up, gets over top. Right there, you can see him working against A.J. Terrell. Again, it's an out route breaking
like
into
it's
the middle of the
Keanu
field
Neal
for Tom Brady.
With the tackle.
That was Keanu Neal who saved the touchdown. You see he's down right there at the 1, but a big gain to Evans.
Mike Evans is
banged
down
up
on
that
one
hit.
knee. Hopefully he is okay.
Keanu Neal is playing inspired today. He's been one of the guys. You heard Pam Oliver's report from Bruce Arians. We're having trouble with our communication on their blitz package. The number 1 guy for that is number 22, Keanu Neal. And here he is on the big hit right there to prevent the touchdown by Mike Evans.
But all of a sudden, the Buccaneers with a couple big plays. At the 20-yarder to Brown, the big play to Evans, and now a first and goal.
All right, here we
They
go.
jumbo formation here.
Single back formation.
Gonna give
Ball
it
to Leonard Fournette, and Leonard
he
Fournette
is in
with the
for
touchdown.
Very similar
Leonard
to the earlier
Fournette
run
with
we
the
saw
touchdow.
with Leonard Fournette.
And
Just a
welcome
nice
to the
job by
game,
Tampa Bay
Tampa
offensive
Bay.
line, staying
It
on
is
their feet. Now,
17
one
to
of the things
6.
that's frustrating when you're trying to establish that run game is when you have your guys up front on the ground. And watch how well they stay on their feet. And it's not
What's
easy
going on,
in short
DJ
yardage and goal
Sweetness?
line situations. That's great job staying on your feet, allowing Leonard Fournette to get in there and just push that pile behind you.
Well, Bruce Arians told Pam Oliver, got to get going and score fast. Well, they did. 3.5 minutes on that drive. 7 plays, 80 yards right down the field. And so they had more yards on that drive than they did the entire first half. Looked like Gronk was taking on 3 guys there, shoving them out of the way. And so the Buccaneers on the board. And Suckup will have a chance for the extra point.
All right, here we go. Ryan Suckup with the extra point. And the kick is up, and the kick is good.
And so the Bucs wake up.
And it is 17-7. Tampa Bay with the touchdown on a Leonard Fournette 1-yard touchdown run. Topher says down by 10. The go away kids. Fritz the Cat says OMG.
Oh, my God.
There you go, Fritz the Cat. What's going on, David? Did you guys see the stiff arm by Derrick Henry today? I did not. What's going on, Justin Kane? Tampa Bay need to woke up. I sent you to the link for the stiff arm trucks. I appreciate that, David. Yeah, that's King Henry for a reason, though. I'm excited for the Saints game, says Topher. Yes, I will be live for that game. And if you watch this all the way till it's all completely over, it'll take you directly into that stream. Do you do this for all the games? Yes, I do, Justin. Like, I'll be live for the Chiefs Saints, Browns Giants, and tomorrow the Steelers Bengals. That's for the rest of this. I was live for the Bills Broncos, Panthers Packers yesterday. And then on Christmas Day, I'll be live for the Vikings Saints. Next Saturday will be the Bucks Lions, 49ers Cardinals, Dolphins Raiders, Colts Steelers, Eagles Cowboys, Titans Packers, Bills Patriots. That's next week. And then week 17 on January 3rd, I'll be live for the Steelers, Browns, Cardinals, Rams. And then for the NFL playoffs, I'll be live for all 13 games. All right, here we go. 7 plays, 80 yards, 3 minutes, and 32 seconds. Leonard Fournette with a 1-yard touchdown
and this
run.
is very explosive when you look at the offensive side of the
And
ball
Ryan
for Tampa Bay. You can never relax.
extra
and
point.
when we were finishing up that first half, we talked about a response.
Total yards in the first half, 60 for the
coming out with
Buccaneers,
their first possession
and this
to start
drive
the second half.
was
now
80.
Tampa or Atlanta. Their issue is not on the front end, the starts of games. Their end is kind of finishing and
you're
closing
welcome,
out.
Justin.
So we'll see how they do here in the second half. A very, very important drive here. They cannot go 3
All right,
and out.
here we
They've
go.
gotta put something productive
11-28.
together. They don't have to score
with a
points,
punt.
but they cannot go
Or I'm sorry,
3 and
not a
out.
punt. The
Well, it's
ensuing
momentum, right?
kick.
That's
That's a
7
touchback.
blown lead
Ball be
losses.
placed
So that's
first and 10
there's a long way to go,
for
but just saying that's on
Atlanta
the back
at their own
of their mind.
25-yard
Well,
line.
just 1 week, TV's big.
All right, do have to mute it real quick while we go to copyright music. What's going on, Carlos? What's going on, Deboric? What's up, David?
See Matt Ryan, how about that? Rough week
All
last
right,
week.
here
Had
we
a better
go.
First half this week than the entire game.
Matt
Pressure on
Ryan
the first
looking
play. Ryan
under
coming
pressure,
inside,
throws,
right on the money to
and
Ridley.
that is
What a big
Calvin
first
Ridley.
half with 76
First
yards
down.
on 6 catches, and right away picks up a first down with 13.
Yeah, and you're getting around him. You know, you're making him feel uncomfortable in the pocket, but just a great job right there. Look at this step up. Eye still down the field. Steps in. Nice throw by Matt Ryan under a little bit of duress from Shaq Barrett.
Buccaneers team sacked Atlanta 12 times
All
in
right,
2
here we go.
games
Calvin
last
Ridley
year.
has 7
Not
catches,
sacked Matt
81
Ryan
yards, and a
today.
touchdown. Single back formation. Ryan under center.
Here's
Hands
Ito
it
Smith,
off. That's
and
Ito
there is
Smith.
Not much there.
Gain of
Maybe
about
2.
2 yards.
And not just the sacks, to really get quarterbacks thinking and uncomfortable and get their eyes kind of
Dolphins
looking around and feeling that
recovered
rush.
a fumble.
They hit him 28 times. I mean, that was
Defense needs to
14
get
quarterback hits
inspired
each game.
and
I
make
thought
a
I
game
read the same article. I'm like,
changer.
wait a minute. 6 sacks and 14 hits both games?
Done a good job protecting him today, though.
Jesus, this Falcons. Bucks on.
Second down, another fake. Barrett coming with pressure. Ryan gets rid of it quickly. Ridley.
And Ridley
Is he in?
with
They
a
say
first
yes.
down.
Oh, what a beauty by
Big
Ridley
time
to keep his
gain
feet
for
in
Calvin
bounds. Let's see.
Ridley.
No doubt.
Wow.
Got past
Man.
Antoine
That
Smith
is good.
and
As good as the catch is, at
Bunting
the end,
as
boy,
well.
Matt Ryan again staying in the pocket, standing tall. He's got Shaq Barrett bearing down at him. He knows he's going to take that hit and throws a great ball. to Calvin
28
Ridley.
yards to Ridley, Darrell. He's got 8 catches, 117 yards. Said earlier, over 1,000 yards for the first time
Calvin
in his
Ridley,
career.
8
He's been
receptions, 117
spectacular
yards and
this
a
season.
touch. Let's go.
Smith
All right,
gets the
here
lead,
comes
block
Ito
it through the
Smith.
hole, and he's down to the 25. So a good run of 7.
Got it down to the
by Ito
25, maybe the 24.
And that's a nice job there, because this is really the weakness of the offense, the ability to kind of get stuff going on that ground game.
Trucks neutral,
and
yes.
a nice job right there. Good running lane for some good positive yards on first down.
So Calvin Ridley, who came into today 8th in the
7th
league
game
in
with
receiving
100
yards.
plus receiving yards
Came
this
in
season.
9th in receiving
Most in
touchdowns.
the
Another
NFL for
monster
Calvin
day.
Ridley.
7th 100-yard game this year. He had one last week, too.
Hurst in motion.
Second down. Oh, a little
And
shovel
got it to
Smith.
Ito
Waits for his
Smith.
block and then has a
First
That was a
down.
neat little run by Ito Smith. To
Gain
wait for
of
the block to
4
get in
on
front
that
of him from
play.
Gono.
And you, boy, you better trust this, because Ito Smith,
Robert Harris says
watch,
that
he's going to
predicts the
flash on
Jaguars
Jason
comeback.
Pierre-Paul. He's going to come up, and a little flash right there. Check it down. But here's the patience. He gives enough time for Matt Gono to get down there, get in front of him to try and get a block.
Yeah, that got him the first down. It's interesting, you know, Gono has played most of this game. Caleb Gary, who missed last week
All
with
right,
a family
first and 10
emergency,
at the
has only played a
21-yard
series or
line.
2. Gono has been out there at right tackle.
Single back formation.
Another fake. Ryan.
And Ryan got a first
Inside
down.
the
That is
10.
Gage.
He's got Gage this time. First
Gage
and goal
inside
for
the
Atlanta.
10.
Said you can't have a 3 and out. Well, they're done the opposite, right down the field.
Now, methodically down the field.
About
the
8 minutes to
explosive
play
pass
in the
to
third
Calvin
quarter.
Ridley, I think is really kind of tough, you know, for Tampa Bay to bounce back from. And now they've gotten Matt Ryan back into that rhythm, throwing the ball well. You can see right there, right over top of Devin White, who kind of sat down in that throwing lane.
All right, first and goal at the 7-yard
Todd Gurley
line.
has checked in on first and goal.
Shotgun formation, Hurst in motion. And it's a
Ryan over the
pass,
middle.
and that's a touchdown.
Touchdown.
Hayden Hurst. Hayden Hurst with a touchdown.
What an answer.
It is 23-7.
You want to talk about confidence in a quarterback right now?
7:34
Matt Ryan,
to play
watch
in the third
window
quarter.
He squeezes this into. Jordan Whitehead does a nice job in coverage. Look how tight that coverage is. That is a narrow window. Look at that. It actually goes off of
Wow,
his forearm.
that ball actually
Great
got hit
concentration by Hayden
by
Hurst.
Whitehead and into Hayden Hurst's hands.
Wow. That's just tremendous concentration. 4th touchdown catch of
All
the
right,
year
here we
for
go.
Hurst.
Koo with the extra
Koo with
point.
the extra
Kick
point.
is
It's
up,
and
and
good.
kick
What an answer
is
that
good.
was. And now some shoving after the point is good. And so, Darrell, you said Atlanta could not go through.
All right, do have to mute it for copyright music commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume that game audio so you don't miss a single play. What's going on, Barb?
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
John Hammond says, party's just starting. I know I have to in order to watch. What's going on, Abdul Terrell? Tampa has lost this. Jags scored. Okay.
Oh my God.
The Jaguars have got on the board. Hopefully it is the running back, James Robinson. I do need him to ball out today. Baltimore has one of, if not the easiest rest of the year. Yeah. What's up, Jay Miller? Got to be medicated when I deal with the Browns. I got Baltimore defense on my last place team. No, it was Minshew. Oops, wrong one. I need the running back for Jacksonville to do good. Actually, my bad. It was Robinson. Hey, it was Robinson? Was Robinson from Minshew. Let's go. Because your boy is, yeah, he needs some bragging rights in the Infinite Sports Network. So, yeah. All right, that scoring drive took 7 plays, 75 yards, 3 minutes and 54 seconds. Hayden Hurst with the 7-yard touchdown reception.
The Calvin Ridley catch, I can't tell you how hard that is. The ball coming over your shoulder on the sideline, 2 feet in bounds. Into him, it's like, yeah, it's easy.
All right, Koo with
He
the
has
ensuing
had some
kick.
year, third year out of Alabama. This is his best
And
one
got
yet.
a
And
touchback.
now the Bucs with some work to do. We've got
First
a
and
game
10
break. Let's go check in with Carissa
At the
Thompson.
25. All right, do have to mute it real quick. Carlos Hyde, a 50-yard touchdown run by Carlos Hyde, and it is 20-3 Seahawks over the Washington football team.
Right. I mean, that's Seattle football. And for Washington, you know, obviously Alex Smith is out today.
All right, Tampa
Antonio
Bay.
Gibson injury is a big one.
Oh, yeah.
7-24.
Wow, he was really coming on. It was going to be tough down the stretch.
Have the ball
defending
first.
Washington with Alex Smith and Antonio Gibson playing well.
We've got to have him back. Here's
Brady, incomplete, intended for Rob Gronkowski.
As you look at the playoff picture in the NFC, there's still a lot to be determined. The Bucs are certainly closing in on being a playoff team, but there's no lock just yet. They would need to win and need a Vikings-Bears tie today. And then Arizona in that last spot, if they were to lose to Philly later, the winner of the Vikings-Bears game then jumps into the 7th spot. So there's a lot yet to happen in the last 3 weeks. The Packers, though, they have the game in hand over the Saints because they beat them, so they are in good position for the #1 overall
All right,
seed.
2nd and 10.
Down,
Brady
blitz coming.
throws.
Brady
Got it
sees it,
complete
gets
to
Gronk,
Rob
and
Gronkowski.
pushes way up across
Gain
the
of about
30.
5 on that
Brady's
play.
tackled there.
One of those looks that we saw a lot in the first half. Everybody walked up by Atlanta into the line of scrimmage. They actually bring everybody that time. Good anticipation with the play call by Byron Leftwich to have a quick answer for Tom Brady to Rob Gronkowski out in the flat.
All right, 3rd and 5.
Buccaneers just 1 of 5 on 3rd downs today.
Got 7 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. 1 for 5 3rd down conversions for Tampa Bay. Ball's at the 30-yard line. All right, Brady looking,
three-man
throws.
rush, all kinds of
Got to
time, and he
complete.
gets Evans, who makes
That's
it
Mike
back.
Evans, cross
Evans into
midfield,
Atlanta territory,
and down at the
down to
49-yard
45.
line.
Atlanta backed off, and they paid for it.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing was at pre-snap, right? You heard Mike 54, then you heard
What's
Tom
going on,
come in and go, no,
Nationals?
22-45, 22-45 is
What's
the
up,
Mike
Sean
combination.
Lloyd?
So there's that communication
Eduardo, how's it going?
that Pam talked about with Coach Arians at halftime. Hey, we're not getting our protections clean at the line of scrimmage. Good job by Tom Brady coming in and cleaning that up.
What's up,
Turns
Dominic
into a
Pope? Says, what's your
26-yard
predictions
gain
for
to
the Saints
Evans, now up
Chiefs
to
game
75
today?
yards receiving the game. Of course, he had
I
the big
think that's
catch
going to be a good
to
game.
set up the touchdown.
All right, here we go.
Brady
got it complete. That's Leonard Fournette. And that's a first down.
Fournette, shifty, got right around Terrell and picked up a first.
Yeah, for a big physical guy, he's also got some quicks right there. A.J. Terrell coming in. Just fortunately got a little bit of the shin right there. Leonard Fournette almost made him completely miss.
You know, the SEC championship was played here last night, so maybe the teams feel like, oh, we got to put up some more points to equal that one. Because there was about 1 million points in that game, and that was
All right,
only
here we go.
about
First and
15
10
hours ago.
at the 28-yard line.
Bucks on the move. They give it to a Fournette,
And
he is
Fournette,
just
no
engulfed
gainer.
in the backfield by Jacob Tuioti Mariner.
I tell you what, this guy flashes a little bit when you watch him on film.
Got
And,
under 5
you look
minutes
at
and
him
10
as an
seconds
undersized
to
guy, you
play
think
in
he's
the
gonna be a
third
pass
quarter.
rusher off the edge, but
Second and
he
10.
does a real good job in the run game.
Buccaneers
So one of
down
these young guys that's gotten an
7-24.
opportunity. There's a number of them on this Atlanta team with the injuries this season. They're going to be
Ball's
better
at
for
the
it next year.
Atlanta
They've created some
28-yard
good
line.
competition, some good depth down the roster.
Gronkowski in motion. Brady looking. Brady
moves
gets
away
out of
from
trouble.
pressure, looking,
Brady
signaling,
throws as
throwing. It is caught.
Oh, got it complete. Mike
You talk about
Evans.
communication. He was pointing at Evans. Come on back. He did, and it's first and goal.
Now let's go down and see the end of this route. It's just a wheel route right there on the outside with A.J. Terrell, and he's able to get by him, and just the momentum carries him past.
Down at, I
There's
believe,
Brady
the
telling him to come
4-yard
back. I'm
line.
going to try to get it on your back shoulder. Knows he's going to take the hit from Deion Jones. Great job standing in there, making a good throw to Mike Evans.
Evans now at 100 yards receiving on the game. Only
All right,
5
here we go.
catches
First
and
and
a
goal at the
Tampa
4-yard
Bay.
line. Brady in motion. Empty backfield. Brady
Brady
throws
throws
incomplete.
Antonio
Intended for
Brown in the
Antonio
vicinity.
Brown.
Jalen Hawkins, pretty decent coverage. Second and goal.
And this is where I think you miss Ronald Jones the most. You got to be able to have that threat of the run. So you see if, maybe perhaps Leonard Fournette, as he trots onto the field right now, if he gets an opportunity here.
Hey,
When you talk about
absolutely.
Ronald Jones, I don't think
Richard,
most people realize, Darrell, he's 5th in the NFL in rushing, right? I mean, so this is
Shout
I don't
out
know
to
if everyone
JPP.
realized that coming into today. So it is a big deal without him.
All right, here we go.
Fournette
Second
in
and
there
goal
now.
at the
Second and
4-yard
goal.
line.
Brady, quick throw.
And that's a
Godwin.
touchdown. Chris Godwin.
This is all done by just the pre-snap
And now the
alignment on
Buccaneers
outside with the play that they
looking
have
to pull
called.
within
Just
10.
the way that Atlanta defends it. I mean, it's going to be really hard for them not to be able to score right here. Mike Evans is just going to push up through
Zach
Isaiah
says
Oliver. You can see
watching
Kendall
the
Sheffield
stream
right there.
is
He's
funnier
got
than watching
coverage
the games.
on Mike Evans.
Hey,
Watch.
appreciate
I mean, it's
that.
just, it's easy. I mean, Kendall Sheffield, number 20, is off on Chris Godwin in coverage with an in-route design like that. There's no way they could defend it with that coverage.
And now Suckup trying to make it a
What's going
10-point
on,
game again.
Just Beauty? Up kick is good. It's a 10-point
In this third
game.
quarter.
Down and a field goal. Godwin with the touchdown for Tampa Bay. What's going on, Fiji Islander? I can't remember who's calling the plays. I think Washington found a way to lose the NFC East. Will Brady get 5 touchdowns? It's possible. My life is lagging. Okay, hold on. Appreciate that number change. All right, I am running a quick speed test, seeing it why my stream is lagging. What's going on, Roger Conrad? All right, we should be good. All right, is it lagging bad still? Okay, it's good. What's going on, Aaron Daly? Okay. All right.
Matt Ryan
All
and
right,
the
here we
Falcons can hold
go.
serve here. It's been a great second half. Just back and forth if you like offensive football.
Brady has had a tremendous start of the second half. And we got a touchback. Ball be placed first and 10 at the 25-yard line for Atlanta. All right, do have to mute it real quick.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
Foster to catch
All
Jaden
right,
Graham.
here we go.
Jaden Graham is a long guy out. We got to find a way to get Jaden Graham a catch here.
That's something else without one of the best to ever do it.
All right, here we go. First and 10 at the 25-yard line. Single back
Fake to
formation,
Brian
play
Hill.
action,
Pressure coming off a
and got
blitz
it
again.
to Hill.
Gets
Gain
right
of a
back
couple
around
on
the
that
29-yard
play.
line. And it's going to pick up about 4.
Forget about Jack's
We
comeback.
know about Shaq Barrett and his ability to rush the passer. That's pretty nice right there. Dropping
String
back in
just
coverage
needed
and then
that
coming up and
eggnog fireball.
making a hit on a running back in space.
Absolutely. What's going on, Sylvia?
Again, it's a 4-man rush. Again, Ryan with time.
All right, here we
Can't
go.
find it.
Ryan
And
throws
Ridley
incomplete.
almost made a really nice
Intended
catch
for
as he
Calvin
peeled open at
Ridley.
the last moment. It'll bring up third down.
I do appreciate that number change. We are 10 away from 8.2.
Yeah, he's not going to be happy. He feels he should have had that one caught and just
All
working
right,
on
here
the
we
in
go.
route. He's going to
Calvin
curl right there
Ridley.
underneath coverage right there by Jordan Whitehead. He sees Matt
Oh,
in trouble
man,
in the
he
pocket, kind
was-
of breaks
he
across
could've
the
got
middle of
that.
the field, and
And actually
I'm
had
not
a
gonna argue
couple
with him, but I
more
would've had
yards
my hands
after that catch.
Falcons' offensive line has done a nice job today, keeping Matt Ryan clean. 3rd and
All right,
6.
Gage in motion. Lines up in the slot.
They rush 4. Ryan quickly going and forced.
Ryan was looking for Ridley, incomplete.
Miscommunication there. Ridley was a little farther down the field, and the Bucs hold for a 3 and out.
And that is 4th and
yeah,
6.
and you can see a little bit right there, communication. We talked about the communication with the offensive
Exactly
line up
what
front
the
in their protection for Tampa
Buccaneers
Bay right there.
needed to do.
It was
Force
Matt
a
Ryan
quick
and Calvin
3
Ridley
and
really not in
out.
communication. That one a little bit further back on the back shoulder.
Yeah, you see they're over to talk about it right away. It's a rare time when they haven't been on the same page today. And so the
All right, here we
Bucs trying
go.
to claw their way
Here
back in
comes
this game.
the punt. Got
Good
a good
high
punt.
Barner racing to the sideline will catch it and will stay in.
And got it to the 25.
Not get much.
Down at the 26, maybe the 27-yard line. It's going to be first and 10 for Tampa Bay.
See if he stepped out here. Oh, a little pirouette.
All right, do have to mute it real quick while we go to commercial break. Hey, absolutely, Eric. Eric Fleming says, shout out to Richard Ragsdale, blind father of a football player. Absolutely. It is very impressive that Tom Brady has a game of 200-plus yard game. He's 43 years old. Absolutely. Sunday Funday is a holiday. Absolutely. Patriots 9, Dolphins 7. All day, every week. Yeah, we'll be live for the Chiefs Saints after this game. Browns Giants on Sunday Night Football. And tomorrow will be the Steelers Bengals. What's going on, Tabitha Robertson? Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I do this all year long. Like I said, I'm going to be live for the Chiefs Saints after this game. Then the Browns Giants on Sunday Night Football. Then Monday night will be the Steelers Bengals. Then on Christmas Day, I'll be live for the Vikings at the Saints. The next Saturday is the Buccaneers, Lions, 49ers, Cardinals, Dolphins, Raiders. Next Sunday is the Colts, Steelers, Eagles, Cowboys, Titans, Packers. And next Monday is the Bills, Patriots. And then week 17, we end it with 2 games with the Steelers, Browns, and Cardinals, Rams. And then we will be live for all 13 games for the playoffs, including the Super Bowl. It's still close. It's on 10-point game. Absolutely. There's still a lot of time left.
Fine continuity.
All right, here we
See
go.
Byron Leftwich,
There
of course,
is
played in the league as quarterback for a
2:53
long
remaining
time.
in the third quarter.
A really good relationship.
Brady under center.
They're hot here in the third quarter. Pressure, though.
Was
and it's
looking for
incomplete
Fournette.
to
Incomplete
Fournette.
pass.
And I thought Tom had a great line the other day talking to us, Daryl. He said, it's about, there's so many things to it, but it's the reason he's calling the play, what his thinking is, and what my thinking is. There's just so much that goes into it.
Appreciate
the
that,
strategy
Tabitha.
in certain situations. We all talk about red zone and third down, the critical components
All
of
right,
the game.
it is
And
second
when you
and
get
10.
into a position where you're in lockstep,
In the booth is
quarterback and
Kevin
offensive coordinator, it's a
Bacart
great place
and
to be.
Daryl
And that's been the
Johnson.
challenge, right? Because of the way we've had to do things here in 2020, we haven't
All
had
right,
those
it is second and
interactions
10.
all season long. So it's just been a little bit longer in the process for Tom Brady and Byron Leftwich.
Brady
to
in
be
the
able to develop
shotgun.
that continuity and
Fournette
chemistry.
next to him.
Mike Evans back in the game. We showed you he got hurt a little bit ago.
All right, here we
Right now,
go.
going back shoulder to
And
Gronkowski.
that's Rob
Turns around
Gronkowski
and
with the
hauls
first
it in.
down.
Yeah, that one's going to
Michael
be.
Gallup got
that
rocked.
one's going to be tough to defend. Even he doesn't have it until he's
Bork
almost
says we lost
to the
Joe
turf.
Burrow.
And we just talked about developing chemistry and continuity between Tom Brady and Byron Leftwich. He and Gronk don't need that.
Nope.
I mean, that's been there for a long time. That's outstanding. That's a lot of faith and a lot of trust in your quarterback to make that throw.
17-yard catch. Still don't know how he got
All
that
right, here we
one.
go.
That
First
down.
and 10. Chris Godwin in motion. Brady looking,
Gonna go
airs
deep
it
down the
out.
field, going for it.
And
all. It's
incomplete.
Incomplete. Tyler Johnson was the
Was looking
intended
for
receiver
Tyler
that time.
Johnson.
And A.J. Terrell on the coverage. So is Niesman.
And Tyler Johnson wanted a flag at the end. Let's see A.J. Terrell as the ball's coming in. Let's see if there is some contact right there. He's on top. He's got his head back. I'm a fan of letting the guys battle it out down the field, so I like the no call. I'm sure there's a lot of Bucs fans that are going to disagree with me. And it's incidental when those feet get
All right,
tangled
second
down below.
and 10. 2:03 to play in the third quarter. 3 seconds on the play clock.
Second down, blitz coming. Brady gets
And
rid
Brady
of it. Right
got
at
it
the mark, and Miller,
complete.
who gets up, he's not touched.
That
Room
is
to run.
Scotty
And the
Miller.
ball comes
Oh,
loose, and it
did he
lands
lose
to
it?
Jones.
Deion Jones with the fumble recovery.
Now,
Let's
was
see
he
if it
down or not?
stands.
Boy, if he's not, what a great hustle play by Grady Jarrett, because he's your guy rushing the quarterback. His knee is down before that punch comes in.
Yeah, that ball is still in his hand. His knee is down.
I think the knee is down right there before the punch comes in. We'll see what's called on the field. But I think this is good to stay with possession.
Boy, either way, that's a heck of a play by Jarrett. And for that freeze, it certainly looks like Miller's knee
What's going on,
was
Rihanna?
down, and Tampa Bay will retain it. And so the drive continues.
Yeah, I remember
And
you.
We get a challenge from
All right, there we go. We got a challenge.
Apologize for that.
Hey, shout out to the song that they're playing that I have to mute it for. Are you down with OPP? Yeah, you know us. My birthday is today. I turned 14, says Alfredo. Well, happy birthday, Alfredo. What's going on, sweet, funny kittens cat? Who's going to touchdown next? Any bets? What's up, Jersey Dolphins? I do want to send a special shout out to all 371 of you in the building. You guys are awesome. Do appreciate each and every single one of you. We do have 115 likes. If you guys could you guys please hit those thumbs up? That'd be greatly appreciated. It does help the stream out. 5-9 Falcons, 8-6 Buccaneers. Ooh. Okay. Wonder what day that's going to come out. What's going on, Cat Newsom? Under 20 likes. Let's get to 200, says Dominic Pope. Appreciate that, brother. Baltimore 33, Jacksonville Jaguars 7. Hold on, that one deserves a.
Oh my God.
All right, we are about to get ready to resume.
There's Grady Jarrett right,
All right,
here
here we
on
go.
the rush. I
What's
want you to
going
just
on?
watch the effort. So you're
Derrn
engaged
Carter?
with Ali Marpet, pushing, trying to get to that quarterback.
After review, the rolling on the field stands. Atlanta is charged a timeout. They also lose their challenge.
And you saw that hustle all the way down the field. It's called
Atlanta
a retrace. It's
loses
just
a
great
timeout.
effort. That's how turnovers happen. When you
And
talk to
lose
teams
the
and they're like, hey, we don't know why we're not
challenge.
generating turnovers. Usually it's because you don't have an
So
effort
it's
like that Grady
still
Jarrett just gave you
Tampa
on that
Bay
play.
ball.
Terrific effort, but the call on the field stands. So the challenge was not a great one. We showed you on the replay. It looked like
This
Miller's
person is
knee
the
was down,
funniest.
and so Atlanta will lose a challenge and lose a
appreciate that.
timeout there. Despite that tremendous effort by
What's up,
Jarrett,
James
and really an
Mosley?
outstanding oval by you to circle
I have
here.
not, James.
As good as it gets on
That
the
was,
illustrator.
yeah. Took me about 3 or 4
All right,
to
here we
get there.
go.
First and 10 Buccaneers.
First and
on
10.
the move.
Tampa Bay
Down by
at their
10.
45.
Pressure up the middle. It's picked up by Fournette, and
Brady
Brady
looking
and it's
incomplete.
but a penalty
Flags on the
flag.
play.
Terrell
Intended
was
for
on
Mike
Just
Evans.
the first flag of the day.
What's going on, Adam Rice?
With 1:40 to go in the third. It's been beautiful to watch.
Carlos says, let's go Bucks.
We'll see at the top. Mike Evans is a big physical receiver. Is it offensive at the top to get separation? Oh, there's a face mask right there by A.J. Terrell.
Oh, they're going to get that's. Yeah.
There's Leonard Fournette on Keanu Neal. And he, I tell you, he was a handful in the first half. How many times did we see him clean to Tom Brady? So that communication that was an issue in the first half, they've got it cleaned up.
Shout out to Leonard Fournette, though. That was a nice little block he did. Yep. Oh, you got him good, too, with a little yank, too. Can't grab the face mask.
Brad Rogers and his crew, they haven't had practice. Been no flags here today.
There are 2 fouls on the play, both by the defense. Pass interference, number 24, defense. Ball's placed at that spot of the foul. Personal foul, face mask, number 24 of the defense. 15-yard penalty added on to the end of the spot of where the pass interference was, and it's a first down, Tampa Bay.
Wow.
Wow.
It's the only time you can enforce both penalties like that, and unfortunately for the Falcons, it goes against them.
That is crazy. That's really one of the only ones you can add on to the accepted penalty.
And the Bucs, who were down,
you can do that with the face mask, and you can do that with roughing the passer.
On the move, looking to cut into a 10-point lead currently. They go jumbo
all right, the ball
formation.
is at the 17-yard line, first and 10. Brady looking, throws. That's Leonard Fournette. Inside the 10, down at the 9-yard line.
Down and a yard.
Just getting back to that blitz pickup by
What's going
Leonard
on,
Fournette
Dominic
on that last
Moreno?
one, and talking with Tom Brady this week, getting ready for
What's
the
up,
game. And we kind of mentioned Jim Johnson and how good he was at breaking down your protection and isolating you. And then once you guys get that figured out, well, he's got something for you second half. So you've just sorted everything out in the first half, and you're ready to pick that up. And now he's moved on to something different. Atlanta's got to have that. You know, Jeff Ulbricht's got to have that second one right now, because the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have done a real nice job of getting the communication and getting all that protection.
Buccaneers down 10. Brady empty backfield in the shotgun.
2nd and 2.
Brady looking, throws. That's the first down. Antonio Brown down at the 1-yard line.
A little short, but it'll be a first and goal from just outside the 1.
Tampa Bay giving Atlanta the same challenge that Matt Ryan and his offense did to the Bucs defense in that first half. Ball's coming out quick. Good hustle by the Atlanta defense right here. Antonio Brown breaks that tackle.
What's going on, Jugatonic?
But Isaiah Oliver's there to make sure he doesn't get in the end zone.
Bucs go jumbo and a double tight end here on this formation.
Here we go.
First and goal.
First and goal.
On the fake.
Play action, and was looking for Rob Gronkowski, and there's a flag. Happened in the end zone, so it's going to be half the distance to the goal.
Edmund Robinson on the hold. I don't think he has to. He has the collision with Leroy Reynolds coming in, and that's not going to be a no call, or that would be a no call. So we'll see if it's the holding.
Pass interference, defense, number 46. The foul occurred in the end zone. It'll go half the distance to the goal from the 1. First down, Tampa.
Oh, my God.
So ball's going to be placed at the half-yard line.
The entire game either side, and then the double penalty on Terrell, and now this, and it's first and goal from
What's going on, sound paper? All right, here we go. And Fournette with another touchdown. That's his second on the day. That's Leonard Fournette's second touchdown on today's
nice
game.
Job of doing something complimentary of the formation we
both
saw.
ironically were 1-yard touchdown runs.
Out to the outside.
What's going on,
we saw
D3?
That play to Chris Godwin go for a touchdown, and now it's just Leonard Fournette versus Deion Jones.
All right, folks, we got ourselves a ball game.
Usually wins that one, and you'll see Deion Jones get lower, but he doesn't wrap up. He comes in, just gives the hit, and Leonard Fournette able to spin into the end zone.
What's going on, Misty?
Second touchdown of the day on a drive where, remember, they had the challenge by Atlanta. They didn't win it on the Miller potential fumble. It was a good call. Fournette's second touchdown of the day. A couple penalties, which were big on Atlanta, and now this.
Hey, it really does look like that.
And it's up and good.
All right, suck-up kick is good. It's a
and
three-point
so
ball
quarter,
game.
the Buccaneers offense
21-24, 5 seconds left
points. They were 17
in the
down the
third.
break. Not anymore.
And it's just amazing to me that you
20
can come
plus
out
points
and
in each of the
struggle
last
as much
9
as you
meetings,
did in the
longest
first
streak of
half,
all time.
executing an offense, and then be able to come out in the second half and play as well as Tampa Bay has. And now we know why that Matt Ryan, at the end of that last possession, when he was with Calvin Ridley on the sideline having a conversation,
What's up, Shane?
he understood how important it was that they didn't move down the field
What's
and get an
going on,
opportunity for a field goal.
Bone?
He understands what this game is becoming right now, and he knows the history of the Atlanta Falcons this year in these situations.
It is amazing, though, how the Buccaneers can look so bad in some quarters and so great in other quarters.
All right, there is 5 seconds left in the
honestly,
third quarter.
the first half, nothing. Absolutely nothing. And 21 points here.
Brady in the second half is 12 for 17,
look at those
188 yards and a touchdown. First half, he was 10 for 16 for 70 yards.
Who needs the
No
running
touchdown,
game? You
no
got Tom Brady. That's what these
interceptions.
teams are saying today. And so a 3-point
What's going
game
on,
setting up
Kavion?
for what should be a really fun fourth quarter.
What's up, Mr. Smith?
And Pinion will kick it off.
All right, here we go. Pinion
Out
with
of bounds
the
it
kick.
goes. Falcons from
And
the
it's
25.
going to be at the 25-yard line.
Well, of course, this week it is Christmas coming up on.
All right, do have to mute it real quick. Fire up and fire the cannons for the Bucks, says D3. Definitely can't wait for Christmas Day. I'll be live for that Vikings-Saints game.
See another big game. Both those teams right
All right,
in the
here we
playoff
go.
mix. So
Last
there you go.
play of the third
Got
quarter.
your plans on Christmas. Got your plans for this fourth quarter. Probably the final play of the third right here.
And the ball's handed off and losing 2 yards on that
He's gonna
play.
lose 3 yards. Shaq Barrett all over.
And Shaq Barrett with the tackle. What's going on, the Berrien kid? What's going on, Haz? What's going on, PJ Harden? How's everybody doing today? We are 10 away from 8.2. What's going on, Mickey Joseph? Falcons going to blow yet another lead. Yeah, they were up 17-0 at halftime. In that third quarter, the Buccaneers scored 21 points.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
Hey, appreciate that, PJ. Says loving the coverage. Appreciate that. I will be live after this for the Chiefs and the Saints. What's going on, Chuck? Says blow the cannons. I definitely do got to get that sound bite. The Bucks are always playing possum in the first half. That's going to be a good game. Nice stream, fam. Appreciate that, Jugatonic. Yeah, we got 2 more games today. We got a game tomorrow. We got the Chiefs, Saints, Browns, Giants today, and then the Steelers, Bengals tomorrow. And then we got 8 NFL games we'll be covering next week, starting on Christmas Day. Hello, respect. Appreciate that, Dominic. I'm logged in. Appreciate that. Yeah, we got, man, next week is going to be, hey, we going to grind it out. We got Friday a game, Saturday 3 games, Sunday 3 games, and a game on Monday. Like I said, we got 8 games for the NFL next week. This week was 7.
Fell on Fox Crew on Kevin.
All right, here we
Burkhardt.
go. We are in the money quarter, the
Pete
fourth
Macheski, our
quarter.
producer.
15 minutes to
And we
play.
go in the fourth. There's
Second and
Ryan.
12.
Back to
Ryan
throw.
looking,
Middle
throws,
man, a little
incomplete.
behind Russell
Intended for
Gage.
Gage
And a
Jr.
big third and long coming up.
It's a little bit behind, but you got to make the play. I mean,
Hey,
boy, you're
appreciate
gonna
that
start
number
to
change.
have that feeling of, oh, here we go
We
again.
have officially hit
17-0 at half, and
8.2
they're knocking on the door to
thousand
take the lead. And we all know
subscribers.
what happens with us
It's
coming
all
from the
thanks
outside.
because
Yeah, it's
of
on
you
the back
guys. You
shoulder.
guys are awesome.
But you gotta make
Appreciate
that
each
catch.
and every
You gotta
single
make
one
that
of
catch.
you.
Look at the room in front. Russell Gage has to run. It's going to make a much easier
It is
third
third
down.
and
Third
12.
and long. Pressure from Ryan, and that is not
And
gonna
there's
get
a
it
flag
done. There's a
down.
penalty far side of the
Tackle
field
behind
goal.
the line of
So we have
scrimmage.
to wait and see
Levante
what that is.
David
Stocker on the catch
with the
went nowhere.
tackle.
Well, let's see what the flag is. It was a 3rd and 12.
Illegal motion offense. That penalty is declined. 4th down.
Oh my God.
So as
All right.
good as Atlanta had it going on offense, it's back-to-back
4th
3
and
outs.
12.
Wow. I mean, I
Can you
can't tell
pronounce
you
Tua's
how
last name?
how
Yeah,
scary
it's
it is
Tua
when you get into a situation
Tagovailoa.
where it's an issue you've had all season long, and really you go back and you look at Atlanta, their number of 4 and outs or 3 and outs in the fourth quarter is amazing. All these games that tip that way, you start to see them string consecutively. So end of third quarter, beginning of fourth quarter, they get their 3
Yeah,
and outs.
Misty, I do. I do basketball, football, hockey, baseball, UFC,
Boom, punt.
boxing.
It's smoked.
Yeah, we do a lot of
There's
different
penalty
other
flag as
streams.
well. Tyler Hall on the hit.
And there's a flag on the play. Tyler Hall with the tackle.
Let's see if it was as bad as it sounded.
Oh, yeah, that's helmet to helmet.
Didn't he get blocked into him, though?
That's going to be a 15-yard penalty.
Hard to see.
Maybe they're saying helmet to helmet.
Clearly was.
It definitely was a helmet to helmet. If he was a little lower, it would have been a clean hit.
And so the crew is discussing it.
But he doesn't lower the crown. He doesn't get into that posture that the NFL is trying to prevent on these helmet-to-helmet contacts. So there's the push right there. So he's going to be blocked into him. That carries your momentum. Now, you can kind of see where that kind of forces the head down. And I apologize. He did get him with the crown. I thought at first maybe it was more face mask. But Ryan Smith is a guy that has the contact in the back, and that you actually, when he makes contact and pushes him right there, you can actually see.
Yeah,
kind of
Barner
the
got
shift
blew
a
up
little
on that
bit,
play.
yeah, because he's stumbling now. So I don't know how you call this one. You would think that because there was a block in the back that created the momentum, that if they're thinking about helmet-to-helmet contact, they'd have to pull that up. Because you ask the defensive players to do so much to prevent that from happening. There's no way
There are 2
there.
fouls on the play, 1 by each team. Blocking the back, number 29 of the receiving team. Personal foul, hit to the head of a defenseless player, number 44 of the kicking team. Timeout.
All right, there's a timeout taken.
Well, we'll try and decipher this when we come back.
All right, we'll find word with what's going to be taking place, where the spot is when we come back. But it is going to be 1st and 10, Tampa Bay with the ball. Down 3, 14:37 remaining in the fourth quarter. At halftime, this was a 17-0 Atlanta lead. I think the Buccaneers had 4 punts. And it was all Atlanta in that first half. Then in that third quarter, it was 21 straight points for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Jets going to win. Wait, they can't hold on to a lead? Jets will not win today due to the Jaguars getting blown out by the Baltimore Ravens. So looks like they're going to be going, what is that now, 0-14? Second half Bucks all day, says Chuck Carlisle. This is going to make a good highlight reel. Told Brady is at his best under pressure. Oh, yeah, he's always been like that. That's going dated back into University of Michigan days. The one thing that really separates, though, Tom Brady from a lot of quarterbacks is his mentality. Inside that helmet, from helmet to helmet, one of the smartest quarterbacks. Is the Falcons getting ready to lay an egg? The New England Dolphins are really scary. Hey, it wasn't as scary as having the Patriot Lions. The Patriot Lions were horrible.
They decided to keep the ball.
It was a nightmare to watch them.
Penalty. So they're doing this thing over. But still more questions for Dean, which we'll clean up first in a minute. So Hoffrecker, who got off a really nice punt, will try it again.
Y'all knew what I was trying to say. All right, here we go. Here is another punt.
Barner inside the 30.
Barner to the 35, 40, 45, 50, and down at midfield.
So let's bring in Dean Blandino now. And Dean, take us through that sequence, if you would.
Yeah, really interesting sequence. It starts with the block in the back there by Smith, and that's what sends Tyler Hall off balance. He does lower his head, but to me, he has no body control. It's tough to really justify the flag for the use of helmet when it's clearly a block in the back.
That was our question, Dean. Derrn and I were talking about it. So technically, because that block forced it, they could pick up that other penalty. Correct?
They certainly could. Obviously, they didn't. But to me, it's really tough to say that Hall had any control over his body in that situation.
Yeah, we felt the same way. Dean, thanks. Bottom line, good return. Tampa Bay football, down by 3. Brady now kind of comes back
and
to
Fournette couldn't corral that pass.
All that being said,
incomplete, second and 10.
But, you know, Darryl, it did work out in Tampa's favor because they got a 22-yard return. They got better field position.
Absolutely. And you know, I agree with what Dean is trying to say. And we asked defensive players, you know, as you're getting shoved towards the quarterback when you're rushing the passer and you see some hits down below the knee or the knee area, we get a flag on that. There's so many things that we're challenging these guys to do to be in control of their body. I just don't know how you ask somebody to do it. I don't know how you expect Tyler Hall not to be able to lower his center of gravity and make that helmet-to-helmet contact.
Second down.
Brady looking.
Goes to the running back. It's McCoy.
And that's LaShawn McCoy.
And so how did the Falcons
gain of about 5 on that play. Third down.
They have to make a stand right here. And really, in
a
situation
appreciate
here,
that, Misty. Welcome to the family.
You want to take away that fourth down decision. Now, I don't know. Maybe Byron Leftwich is aggressive on this series right here, and he's going to go for it regardless. But this is such a big snap right here for the Atlanta Falcons defense. They've got to force Tampa Bay to make a tough decision on fourth down.
All right, it is 3rd and 6.
Injured Falcon on the play. It's Isaiah Oliver, who was slow to get
Isaiah
up.
Oliver is injured. Hopefully he is all right. Prayers up to him. He was walking under his own power.
Speaking of Tyler
Pamela,
Hall,
there's a little dollar sign on where you chat at.
And now we'll man one of those cornerback spots.
Topher says
so
a sub yesterday. Yeah, I remember that, Topher.
3rd and 6.
All right, 3rd and 6. Just under 14 to play. At the 46-yard line. That's Mike Evans inside the 40, down at the 35.
Terrific with the block and a first down.
Yeah, really well done. And just, I don't know, the anticipation here with what you're doing. You know, you've got a blitz coming off the edge. That allows Chris Godwin to get up and get the block on Sherrod Niesman right there. Just good play design. It's just a numbers game on the outside right there. It's 2-on-2 with a guy free for the football.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Mike Evans with 6 catches for 110 yards.
Brady, big drop.
Brady looking. Got it complete. That's Chris Godwin.
And it's Godwin on the receiving end. That should be another first down as well.
It's going to be second down. Hold on. Yep, second down and 1 yard to go.
It'll be a 2nd and 1, Derrl.
What's going on, Joan?
Just pushing
What's
it
going
up,
on,
starting
just
to find the little
TJ?
soft spots in the zones. You can see the 3 defenders around him, but
Yeah, I'm having a good day. How about you?
good recognition, quarterback, wide receiver.
All right, Tom Brady under center. Godwin in motion.
on
Got it
second one.
out
Brown
to
has it, and then
Antonio Brown inside the
stays on his
20,
feet,
inside the
inside the
15, and out of
15.
bounds at the
Quick
13.
throws from Tom Brady and another first down and another game break.
What's
Back
going on,
to
family
Carissa
love?
Thompson.
All right, do have to mute it real quick. Got a game break. Tua takes off, gets a touchdown. Miami leads 15-12. They got 9:03 to play in that ball game.
They're out of the playoffs for the first time since like the asteroid
What's
hit
going on,
the
Saint the
Earth.
Destroyer?
It's unbelievable. First
All right,
and
shotgun
10.
formation.
Bucks trying to
Leonard
take the
Fournette
lead.
in the backfield.
Brady gonna float
Brady
one for
looking
Gronkowski
for
the
Gronk,
corner,
incomplete. Was triple coverage.
Good job by Foye
What's
and
going on,
Lucan.
Kenneth Graham?
Understanding in this
Oh,
situation,
you're welcome,
the
brother.
critical situations, the one guy that Tom Brady is going to be most comfortable with is Rob Gronkowski. And understanding down here in
Hey,
that
appreciate
area,
that,
and he's
just
not happy
TJ.
with that throw. He didn't even
Yeah, I
give
do
his
this
guy
all
a
year
chance to
long.
make a play on that one.
I will be live for that Chiefs-Saints game, followed by the Browns and the Giants.
You wonder why
What's
he's
going on,
great.
8-Tracks?
High standard, second down.
All right, here we go. Godwin in motion. Single back formation.
Another quick throw. Miller's
Got it to
one-on-one.
Scotty
Scotty
Miller.
tries to get to the outside. He's
And
taken
inside
down
the
inside
10.
by Terrell. It's a heck of a tackle because he could have scored.
Yeah, and what they're
going on,
catching
Jennifer
right now is a
Garcia?
lot of really off coverage. I mean,
Shout out
AJ
to the
Terrell
Philippines.
is about 8 yards off in coverage, and if you're
New
going to do
England
that,
missing
and
Brady?
Tom Brady has
Oh, yeah,
Scotty Miller, who's
absolutely.
very quick, he's just going to pop up and throw the ball. Hey, I'll take my shots with Scotty Miller one-on-one. Look at that distance. I mean, that's almost 10 yards.
8-Tracks
You know,
58
pre-snap.
says,
That's
just
an
waiting
easy
to see
decision
how
for
the
Tom Brady
Falcons
to
going to
make.
lose.
3rd and 6.
All right, ball at the 9-yard line. Got to get to the 3 for the first down. Brady looking, throws,
firing,
incomplete. Was intended for Rob
Gronkowski was down on his
Gronkowski.
knees, not sure what happened, and it brings up a field goal try.
All right, here we go for the
Big
tie.
stand right there by the
Looking like
Falcons
they're gonna
defense
go
to
for
force
a
the
field goal
Slow down
by
this momentum of Tampa Bay
Ryan
just a little bit.
Suckup on this 4th and 6. What's going on, Donald Lutton?
So Ryan Suckup will come on.
How's it going?
He's had a fantastic year. This will be from
right, here we
27
go.
yards out to tie this
4th
game.
and 6. Here comes the extra point. Or I'm sorry, the field goal. Kick is up, and the
And
kick
he
is
will
good.
do it.
We
So
have
the
a tied ball game,
Buccaneers were down
folks.
17-0.
Tied at 24. Tied at 24 after being down 17-0 at half. Tampa Bay found a way to claw back in this one and tie it following that Ryan Suckup field goal.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
Hey, appreciate the 541 in the building. You guys got me so far to 8.2. You guys are amazing today. What's going on, Kyle? He says, what's the next game you're going to be doing, bro? I will be doing the Chiefs at the Saints. And then after that game, I'll be live for the Browns at the Giants. And then tomorrow night, I'll be live for the Steelers at the Bengals. And then on Christmas Day for the NFL, I'll be live for the Vikings at the Saints. Next Saturday is the Buccaneers at the Lions, 49ers at the Cardinals, Dolphins at the Raiders. Next Sunday's list is going to be the Colts at the Steelers, Eagles at the Cowboys, Titans at the Packers. And then next Monday will be the Bills at the Patriots. What's going on, Outdoors Geek? Who you got in the Chiefs-Saints game? Literally, that one is going to be like a coin flip for me. I think both teams are going to be playing like it's no other. The Saints are going to be without Michael Thomas as he went on to injured reserve. They will be also getting back Drew Brees. You know, it's just, man, the Chiefs are just the hardest ones. You can't bet against them. You know, they've only lost one time this year. Which ironically was the Las Vegas Raiders. But it is at home, so I want like the Saints got to win. Chiefs already locked up their spot. The Chiefs, you know, they can lose and not give a darn. They already locked up their spot.
Drive. And Tampa Bay
Only thing they got to do is make sure that they keep up with the Steelers.
11-10 to play. And the Falcons will get
All
it
right,
on
here we
their own
go.
25. Look, this
It's
has
going to
been
be
a
ball at the
humongous issue
25,
this year.
first
This
and
team's
10
in
for
every game.
Atlanta.
I mean, they have had lead issues
At their own
I guess
25.
really for a long time. Falcons fans, maybe.
All right, do have to mute it real quick. Right now they're showing that Super Bowl. Now they're showing the Falcons-Dallas game where they lost 39-40. Now the Bears-Falcons.
Lost that game.
All right, now we're back. First and 10, 11-10 to play. Matt Ryan looking, got it to the fullback. And the fullback,
catch of the day for
first
him.
down and much more.
And we mentioned this at the top. I think one of the most surprising things that you lose track of during the course of the season like that is because of all those comebacks that they've allowed to have happen, Matt Ryan doesn't have one game-winning drive this season. Is this finally the opportunity? Can this offense put this together during the course of this fourth quarter? Can they put themselves in a position, go down the field, and finally
here we go.
win
First
a game?
and 10. Ball is at the 36-yard line.
On a fake to Smith.
Play action. Matt Ryan looking. Got it complete. That's Calvin Ridley to the 40, 35, down at the 30.
Calvin Ridley is special, and he picks up 34.
The best thing he does, it's called reestablishing the stem. Watch, he's going to go inside, but then he's going to get vertical. Go right up that stem again. You don't know what he's going to do. Is he going to break in? He's going to break out? Is he going to keep going to take the top off? He goes to the inside, and then he breaks back out. He's such a good route runner. I mean, everything looks the
doing
same.
what they do best, losing
9
game
catches,
after leading by a
151
large
yards,
margin.
and a touchdown for Ridley here today. On the give and the run, and
All
Smith
right. Ito Smith
is going to pick up 5 yards.
gain of 5, going to be 2nd and 5. Just under 10 to play.
And that's exactly what Raheem Morris said. Listen, we don't want to lean on a run. We can't lean on a run. That's not who we are. But it has to play a part. And if you can do that, if you can get
I do
that 4 or
appreciate
5
that
yards
number change.
on
We
first
are
down,
at
slow down that
8.21.
Tampa Bay front. That's the role of the run game for the Falcons this season.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 6.
On the fake.
Play action. Matt Ryan looking. Has a lot of time. Looking in the end zone. Oh, Calvin really dropped it.
Ridley was right there. but I think
Ridley
Winfield
dropped
may
it
have had
in
a
the
hand
end
knocking it
zone.
away.
Winfield with the pass to
What a
flag.
great job by Antoine Winfield Jr. because he's going all the way across on that sail route.
What's going on? Controlled demolition.
He comes down a little bit like he's a little bit shallow. He kind of got away from Calvin Ridley. But watch the hand to eye right there. That is outstanding by Antoine Winfield Jr.
Wow. I mean, that look from the time he let it go, like it was 6, but
Actually, I've never
Winfield with the
been told
saver.
that.
And now 3rd down, Gurley in the game. Blitz
All right, here
coming.
we go. Matt Ryan. Oh, Matt Ryan gets sacked.
Devin
And that's
White
Devin
came through
White
the
with
first
a
sack of the
sack.
game for Tampa Bay.
This has got to be on Todd Gurley.
going
It
on,
has to be
strange
pass
animal?
pro. He thinks
Leo
it's a green
Robbins?
dog. He's mirroring him. As soon as he gets outflanked, here comes Devin White on the blitz. I don't know the protection scheme, but it
They
sure
went
looks like
from
that
a
was
near
Todd's
touchdown
guy.
to a
And I
sack.
think he expected Devin White to shadow him, and as soon as he released, he'd pick him up in man coverage, and instead Devin White released to the quarterback.
And so now it's a field goal attempt from 52 yards from Younghoe Koo.
All right,
to
here we
put the
go.
Falcons back in
52-yard field goal. Kick is up.
Koo is up.
And the kick is good.
8 for 8 from 50-plus this year from Koo.
Koo with a
And the
52-yard
Falcons,
field
It
goal.
could have been more, but the sack by White, but they retake the
And
lead
Atlanta
on the
up by
52-yarder.
3.
And now this from Verizon
8:22
and
to
Lowe's.
play in the fourth quarter. Do have to mute it real quick while we go to copywritten music. All right, we got ourselves a good ball game, folks. Koo is a good kicker. Touchdown for the no touchdown for the Fins. D3 says heavy boot.
How good has Younghoe Koo been? You know,
All right,
he had
here we
a brief
go.
audition with the Chargers early in his career, and he
Passes Matt Bryant, 35 made field goals this season.
You know, he gets
most
a chance
in team
last year when they
history.
let go of the great Matt Bryant, and he does well, and he's been off the charts good this year.
Yeah, and thank goodness, right? Because Atlanta's offense has had issues down in the red zone. They've stalled a lot, and
Hey, that's facts.
And he just
D3
Younghoe Koo
time
continues
management.
to bail them out. 8 for 8 at 50-plus.
That's unreal.
That's fantastic.
All right, here we go.
And here he is
The
on
ensuing
the
kick
kickoff.
is
Falcons
up.
back in front.
And we got to return to the 5 to the
Garner
10, 15,
Try to take it out
20,
again and get across the 20.
and
the
down
Buccaneers
at the
with
22-yard
8:16
line.
left, down by 3. Another game break. Let's go back to.
All right, do have to mute it real quick. Here is Haskins. Got it to J.D. McKissick for a touchdown. It is 20 to 15. Washington down by 5 with 6:56 to play.
Interesting. I mean, that was 20 to 3 at one point, wasn't
All right, it is
I think it
8:16
was.
left in this ball game.
And boy, they struggled mightily
Tampa
last
Bay
week
down
offensively
3.
against San Francisco.
Tell you, Ron Rivera in 1 year.
Amazing what he's done. I mean,
Tom
just
Brady
changed
has
the entire culture,
300
the entire
yards
environment.
and a touchdown in this ball game already.
Sorry, I was just going to say, you see Brady's second half has been
Godwin's
terrific.
in motion. Brady out the shotgun, looking,
Time on
throws,
those.
got to complete. That's Cameron
Takes
Brate
a
at the
big
40-yard
hit,
line.
But he's got the first down up to the 40-yard
What's going on,
line.
Ryan Kraft?
And he took the hit of Neal.
I think the Bucs
That's
pull
the
this
thing
off.
right now. If you're coming into
What's
the
going on,
middle of the
Kobe?
field and you've got zone coverage, you know
What's
that
up,
22 is
JP?
lurking out there. You're going to take a big hit when you make that catch.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Just under 8 to play. Ball's at the 40. Got to get it to the 50 for a first down.
On the run, it is Fournette.
Hand it off to
And not
Fournette,
much
gain
there.
of a yard.
Well, the Bucs in the first half
What's
at
going on,
60
Pam
total
Pike?
yards, and they were
All right, do have to mute the game while we go to copywritten highlights. How do I see the game? It is on Fox. I don't know if it's in your area, but it is on Fox.
To Tom Brady. We haven't seen
I
that
just
the
cannot
entire
show
second
it
half.
due to copyright
Atlanta has
reasons.
not had that
YouTube
secondary
and the
response,
NFL
that
will shut
secondary
down my
blitz package
channel.
that plays off the first half package to take advantage of Tampa Bay's adjustments.
Antonio Brown
By
in
the way,
motion.
Isaiah Oliver back
Now
in for
LaShawn
Atlanta,
McCoy
number
in
26.
motion.
That's him on the blitz.
Got
They
it
get
to
Godwin's
Godwin.
got a block.
Godwin
And a first
got a first down,
into
cross
Atlanta
midfield.
territory. Quick throws from Brady in the half. He's been on point.
What's going on, Corbs, the
And
Braves
just getting
fan?
it out to the edge. We've seen this play a lot here in the second half, and I'm sure this is one of the responses by Byron Leftwich, is let's get our guys out wide. We've got, one-on-one, they're going to blitz off the edge, but it's our guys blocking their guys, and then I'll put Chris Godwin one-on-one. We've seen Antonio Brown one-on-one. We've seen Scotty Miller one-on-one in those situations.
All right, 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line. Godwin in motion. Brady looking.
Rush. Brady
Throws.
airing it out, going
And
deep.
that's a touchdown!
Antonio Brown.
Hey, that is
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
that is Antonio Brown with a touchdown. Woo! What a pass!
Isaiah Oliver's out of the lineup. Tyler Hall has come in, and he is going to be against
What a
Antonio
pass
Brown.
by
And you know what?
Brady
And that
to
happens.
Antonio
obviously
Brown.
You know about that speed with Antonio Brown out there, and at some point they're going to test it, and what a great job right there. I mean, everything kind of worked out in Tampa Bay's favor. We'll show you after the PAT.
All right, puts pressure back on Matt Ryan. We got ourselves a good little shootout in this game. What's going on, CJ?
The Buccaneers have put 30 points up
going on,
in the second
Carlos?
half.
All right, here we go. Suck up with the extra point.
And
Kick is
now
up.
their
Kick
biggest
is
lead.
good.
So the
31-27, 6:19 to play in the fourth quarter.
And he's going to take his eyes off
Matt Ryan
of Antonio Brown. You saw
with some
right
pressure.
There, he started to drift in a little bit, like he was supposed to take the man in motion.
What's up,
as soon
Jessica?
as he did that,
What's going on,
I
Fairfax?
mean, Antonio Brown is going to be licking his chops because he knows he's already got Tyler Hall beat with his speed straight down the field.
It went 46 yards to Brown.
That was a 46-yard touchdown by Antonio
and really, Darryl,
Brown.
I think you can argue,
that was
knows
Hall
it was a controversial
trailing
signing.
him.
That's maybe the first really big impact play he's made.
Well, what was the topic of discussion this week was really, why
What's
isn't
going on,
Scotty
Turtle
Miller getting
Guy?
more snaps? And if you talk to Bruce Arians, he said, well, in that package, we kind of moved to Antonio Brown. He's a better blocker with some of the stuff we're doing in the run game. But there was more production in the pass game from Scotty Miller than there was from Antonio Brown at that point. So, again, to be, to have the confidence to stick with him, to give him this opportunity. We talked about this at the top. This team is trending towards playing their best football going into the playoffs.
Pamela says,
you get
now
81
finish, children.
in the right frame of mind, along with all the other weapons they have here.
All right, here we go.
31 points here in the second half. Boy, they start firing on all cylinders.
Goes through the upright
because it was
for
a terrible first
touchback.
half. This team could be scary.
1st and 10 at
They've
the
had 5 possessions
Atlanta
in the second half. They scored on every
25.
And now a 4-point lead, and it's back in the court of Atlanta.
Yeah, how funny was it? It was
That
it
took
was
4
Matt
plays,
Ryan saying,
78
you
yards,
play that
2
Todd
minutes
Bowles
and 3
style defense, it
seconds on that
stretches you every
46-yard
every snap they're coming
touchdown
at you. You know
catch
what else stretches you?
for Antonio
that Tampa Bay
Brown.
offense. They stretch
First
you to keep pace with them.
touchdown
I mean,
with
you
the
cannot have a
Tampa
misstep,
Bay
and
Buccaneers.
Matt Ryan has to have points now. I said before they couldn't go 3 and out. He's got to come back down and get points
All
on
right,
this drive.
1st and 10. Matt Ryan looking,
Coming
throws on the run. Hayden Hurst
for a loss.
losing a yard.
Written all over it. It was Jamel Dean who sniffed it out as
Dean
Ryan
with
was
the
under
tackle.
heavy pressure.
Well, the pressure
going
is
on,
going to
Paul
cause
Grice?
Matt Ryan to get rid of it a little bit faster than he wants. He can't hold it. If he can
up,
hold it a little
Cruz?
bit more, maybe Jake Matthews can get in better position to block Jamel Dean, and now that play has a chance, but that pressure into his face made him throw that screen quicker than he wanted.
Four-man rush. Ryan loading up, going deep for Gabe. Dive!
And Gage
Pull it in off the
couldn't corral
fingertips.
that. It is 3rd and 12.
You can't miss these. It's a double move. I mean, you're waiting on this. You don't think somebody's going to bite on it in that situation, and you get it done, and you
Carlos,
miss the
I
throw.
cannot do that. YouTube is not stupid. Neither is the NFL.
Tracked
and
it
neither
all
is
the
Fox.
way and just a little bit beyond the outstretched fingertips of Russell Gage. Now you got a hand on the hip, but you're not turning, so Falcon fans out there that
All
wanted
right,
to
here we
PI,
go.
there was no turn with that hand
Plus
on the
it's
hip.
illegal.
Now a 3rd and 12.
All right, here we go.
Blitz
Matt
coming.
Ryan looking.
Ryan in trouble,
And that's
good.
sacked.
It is White
Devin
again.
White with a sack. Hashtag go blue. Devin
This
White.
is just a great job by Devin White. The ability to find the path to the quarterback. Watch him right here. Watch Keith Smith. He's going to go to block him. He's going to step in there. He gets picked off right there. Gets bumped by the other defensive lineman coming. That creates a clear path to the quarterback for
Devin White unblocked.
I think that was Jeremiah Ledbetter.
Little hip check.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Hockey.
It is 4th and
How about that by
23.
the Tampa Bay defense. It forces an Atlanta punt.
And
with
here
under
we
5
go with
minutes
the
to go.
punt. It's up.
Barner
Got it to
who doesn't
Barner.
believe in fair catches.
To the
He's had some
35,
impact in there. Another
to
nice
the
return
40,
by Barner, and a penalty
Down at the
flag, though, from behind
45.
the
There's a
play.
flag on the play. What's going on, Chris?
I think that's the first time I've ever seen
Cunningham,
a
what's
cover
going
guy
on?
have his hands up
Wavy
in the air on
Studio?
a return, signaling the holding call.
Kelly, what's going on? See what this flag's about.
It's amazing, right? I mean, Falcons had that big
Looks
game
like
to make
it's
it 24-7
holding.
and kind of like, okay, they cemented themselves, and the Bucs have just gotten even better since that point. And
See who the
defensively,
hold
they've
is
settled
on.
in. That's been the difference. 2 sacks for Devin White.
And 2 different ways. I think one is a missed protection, and that's why Keith Smith is in there instead of Todd Gurley.
During the return, holding, return team number 49. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down.
But there's nothing you can do on that last one.
All right, holding is on the
moving
Bucs.
over to get him in protection, and just a great way, just a great job by Devin White finding his way to the quarterback. And there's the hold on Keith Smith. So still out there battling.
All right, first and
Now,
10
with the
at
Buccaneers
the,
up by 4. They've
see
been
where they
unstoppable
spot
in
it.
the second half.
it's at the
They'll run it
27-yard
to
line.
Fournette, right up the gut.
And Fournette with the first down.
Fournette.
Across the 40.
And still going all the way out to the 44-yard
Looks like it's at the
line.
44-yard line.
Well, let me tell you what now, if you can now have a 4-minute element to this offense, look at those guys up front, just double teaming, creating separation. Leonard Fournette
What's up,
trusts him.
Ruben
I mean,
East?
he just hits it.
Alexander,
he has
how's it
faith
going?
that his guys are going to have a path cleared for him. But now, if
What's up,
Tampa
Andrew?
Bay can run the ball in a 4-minute environment, along with how
Andrew, we
explosive
don't
they are on
spam.
the outside and all the talent.
What's up, Colleen McMahon? All right, here we go. First and 10.
Making that play clock wind on down to
And
Fournette. Maybe a
gain
yard.
of a yard, maybe 2
Keep in mind,
by Leonard
Atlanta gonna have
Fournette.
that
Second
challenge. It didn't
down.
look so good, so they only have 2 timeouts left. And I think they may
What's up,
have
Rob
called
Marshall?
one here.
Brady Tom. My son
Well,
and
don't
me.
forget, Christmas Day kicks off 4
William
straight days of
Rosado?
NFL football, starting with the Vikings and Saints on Christmas on Fox, 3:30 Eastern. And then you got a Saturday triple header, a regular full slate of games on Sunday and Monday. Happy holidays. Just eat and don't leave the couch and watch us.
Andrew, I already said hi to you. Stop
First
spamming
half was
hi.
all Atlanta. Second half, all Tampa Bay. I mean, that is something else.
Well, I tell you, during the course of a game, you forget to take a step back and look at the body of work. That's extremely impressive by this offense here in the second half. Look at the yardage on those drives.
They have 341 yards in this half. Trying to salt this game away up by 4.
All right, here we
On
go.
the play fake. Pressure.
And Brady gets sacked.
Grady
That is
Jarrett with a
Grady
huge
Jarrett
sack
with
for
the
Atlanta.
sack.
And this is really just no pressure here. So we've been waiting to see
What's up,
that
King
blitz
Johnson?
again.
Says
And
ATL choking
It's really
as
just
usual.
Grady Jarrett continuing to work a
Damian
little step down.
Pinheiro says, laughing out loud, Brady.
Josh Wells doesn't follow him all the way down, and Grady Jarrett's able to break back to get Tom Brady.
All right, Jarrett, just terrific. Signed that 4-year, $68 million deal last year, Pro Bowler.
Hey, shout out to that
Remember,
number
had 3
change.
sacks to Tom
Appreciate
Brady in
you.
the Super Bowl. That's kind
It
of
is third
Kind of
down.
his splash, welcome
and
to the world type moment, and he's
16.
been great ever since. And now that's enormous. It's a loss
Big
of
time
8.
down
Brings
for
it back to a
Brady
3rd
and the
16.
Buccaneers.
The Falcons just called their final timeout. It's a big
Atlanta
play,
has
nonetheless,
no
right here.
timeouts
And
with
here's that defensive
3:42 to
alignment again.
play.
I'm not a fan of it because these guys are too dynamic when you're putting yourself that close to the end line.
But it's putting everybody at the
All right, here we
chains.
go
They're
to the
getting
40,
ready to
45,
McCoy, who
50.
is- well, he gets close.
Just short
He's
of
gonna
the
be about
first
3
down
yards shy
marker.
of a first
Gonna be
down,
4th and
no
short.
hesitation. Buccaneers will punt it away with the clock running, 3.5 to
What's
go.
up, Christine?
A good job by the defense
Christine Diaz
rallying
in the
up and
building?
making a play. Sean McCoy he's pretty good in space, and that's what you're trying to do. When you choose to do that and you line up your defenders down there on a 3rd and long like that, you're creating a lot of space and you're hoping your guys can close it. But I don't know. I think I'm staying a little bit more
All right,
traditional.
Brady's on the bench. 4th and 3. So Pinion set to
Powell
punt.
back to receive.
Brandon Powell, former Detroit Lion wide receiver, set to receive
And
the
obviously they're going
punt.
to let this clock roll on down. And so the Bucs call a timeout with 2:51 to go.
All right, the
Welcome to
Buccaneers
booth.
call
Darrell
a
Johnson, I'm
timeout.
Kevin Burkhardt. You said it before. It's amazing. Matt Ryan, known as Matty Ice, that was his calling card, right? Coming back late in games. Hasn't had one this year. What does he have to do to have the first?
Trust your guys on the outside. Stay ahead of the chains. The one thing that we've seen here in the second half is Tampa Bay's getting some pressure on them. They've got him sacked, and it's coming from Devin White. Make sure you know where 45 is, pre-snap. Make sure you got good protections in place. Try to find that rhythm. Boy, when he gets into rhythm, we saw it a little bit here in the second half on the opening drive, but we really haven't seen it since.
Right.
We can get some kind of rhythm here right at the start of this drive.
What's going on, Matt Dog? Matt Dog 12. How's it going?
Devin White, 2 big sacks.
Fourth
That
and
other one
3.
stopped the drive, forced him into a field goal.
Set to punt.
High kick. Powell
And
calls
fair
catch,
caught
and we'll haul
at
it in
the
right around
12-yard
the 12 or
line.
13-yard line. And so Atlanta will have a long way to go. Well, in the second half, obviously the Buccaneers have been pretty much unstoppable.
All right. Do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. Shout out to the 691 in the building. You guys are awesome. All right, here we go. First and 10 at the 12-yard line. Gage is in motion, motioning out wide. Ryan out the shotgun, look in, throws, incomplete. That was intended for Brandon Powell. And Dean with the coverage. All right, here we go. Second and 10 at the 12. Ryan in the shotgun.
Pressure.
And look at, and he goes down. Losing yards. Matt Ryan.
Tampa
Third
Bay
down
has
in
their
a mile.
Sack of the second half. They had none in the first half, and White might get credit for that one. We'll see.
Yeah, and it's really just a 4-man pressure. You've got one of the
His own
linebackers that stepped up
teammate
and is just really kind of
knocked him
holding
down.
Todd Gurley in there.
Now
Third and 16.
Blitz coming. Ryan's going to float it away to
And that's
nowhere.
incomplete,
And it's
intended for Hayden
4th and
Hurst.
16.
Well, I mean, they never got close to being into any type of rhythm. And it started with that first down throw. I mean, how many times have we seen with Atlanta today?
All right, here we
first
go.
down has been
4th
so
and
critical.
16.
Not so much as a yardage gained, but just
We have
getting something
2:10 to
positive
play
that they can
in
build
this
on. When they've
fourth
had a
quarter.
productive play on first down, that's kind of jump-started their whole drive.
And without any timeouts, they will go. So this essentially is the game. 4th and 16. They got to get out to the 22.
All right, here we go. For the game, Matt Ryan. Oh!
Throws on the run. It's
And got it complete. That's Calvin Ridley. And that's turnover
Ridley
on
knew
downs.
the way to go. He tried to turn it around. He could not do it. Edwards was there. So was Cockrell. And the Buccaneers take over with a chance to run it out.
Couldn't get to the first down marker. Just short. Turnover on downs.
This Tampa Bay team is really going to grow from this performance because they did not look good in the first half, and to come out and play as well as they did in the second half. And we just showed you a little reel of highlights and, kind of the big plays here in the second half. They've scored 31 points here in the second half. One of those plays was on offense. The other 2 were defensive plays. I mean, that is how good this team has been in the second half. Very good situationally,
Dominic Pope
very
says
good complimentary.
2 minutes with 20 away
just
from
another
200
one of those
likes. Let's
situations
go.
for the Atlanta Falcons.
If you haven't hit
that's
that
been the
thumbs
story
up,
of their
definitely do
entire
so.
season.
What's going
the
on,
inability
Bambi?
to close out opponents, even with a big lead at halftime or a big lead in the fourth quarter.
And so the Falcons will have the 2-minute warning, but essentially this game is over with no
All right, here we
timeouts
go.
left.
2:02.
And they will just
Got
run
it to Leonard Fournette. Gain of 2 yards.
You think.
And here comes the 2-minute warning. Do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio so you don't miss a single play.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
Hey, absolutely. If you are having a blast, definitely hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. I will be live for the Chiefs at the Saints following this game. And then after that, I'll be live for the Browns and the Giants, Steelers and the Bengals tomorrow night. Then I'll be back for some NFL football on Friday, Christmas Day, with the Vikings at the Saints. Next Saturday is the Buccaneers at the Lions, 49ers and the Cardinals, Dolphins and the Raiders. And then next Sunday will be the Colts, Steelers, Eagles, Cowboys, Titans, Packers. And then next Monday will be the Bills and the Patriots. And then week 17 will be the Steelers and the Browns, Cardinals and the Rams. What's going on, Tyler? What's going on, Guile? What's up, Corey Davis? How's everybody doing? Yeah, I've heard that a lot. But what's going on, Jose Julian? What's going on, Big Preach Highlights? Gator Sap, how's it going? Joseph Fernandez, how's it going? What's going on, Jace Long? Appreciate you putting this out. Hey, appreciate you for coming out. I do this all year long. How much time left? We are at the 2-minute warning. 1:58 left to play. What's up, Noah?
Buccaneers
all right,
are
here we go.
Up 31-27. They're already in field goal range. They could basically whittle this all the way down to about 20 seconds left. The question is, would they kick a field goal or just try and run some more time off the clock? I know there are probably a lot of interested parties in that. Up by 4 right now. Here they're just going to run it.
That's Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette just short of a first down.
It's going
to be third down.
Call it 1.5. Would you try a field goal? And the risk of it getting blocked?
Well, now
Atlanta is out of timeouts. Tampa Bay has 2.
That way if you convert, the clock's just going to continue to roll.
What's up,
and you wind it all the way out. So with that run right there by Fournette, I think that really kind of
welcome, Frank,
seals the deal here for Tampa Bay.
Right. Obviously, if they get it, it will be sealed right now. 3rd and
Eddie
2.
Says hi.
Atlanta cannot stop the clock.
Shout out to Eddie. Don't know who that is, but shout out. All right, 3rd and 2.
Fournette.
Fournette
is not quite
just short of a first down.
And so we'll bring up 4th down
and
as
inches.
The clock will continue to roll as we welcome those who saw the Bears win for the 2nd consecutive week and beat the Vikings. Here in this game, it's a tale of 2 halves. Falcons were up 17-0
have now
at the
found
half.
10
They look
silly
great,
ways
and then the Bucs
to lose a
woke up
game,
and have been
says
a
Ms.
buzzsaw
Johnson.
in the 2nd half.
Who's your favorite
Back and
NFL
forth
team?
affair.
The Detroit Lions, the Arizona Cardinals, and the Pittsburgh Steelers. My favorite division in all of football is the AFC North.
To measure, it sure looked like he came up a little bit short.
Once the Bengals start getting their stuff together around Joe Burrow, then that division is going to be one of the toughest divisions in
Tampa
the National
Bay,
Football
it's
League.
It's been the entire team, and that was one of the things that Tom Brady talked about. This team getting off to a better start.
And
it's
is
not just
literally
the offense, it's
just
the whole
inches
team.
away.
And today, really, that should be kept in perspective because, the offense did a great job here in the 2nd half. But, boy, that defense did a tremendous job as well.
I can see that happening.
It's been impressive.
Especially with Tom Brady. Tom Brady usually does that
in the 2nd half.
And they won't even have to worry about trying to kick a field goal here because that is a first down. It was close.
They called it a first down.
And that will be it. Atlanta cannot stop the clock.
All right. That's a first down.
It doesn't look like a first, but I guess it is.
I guess they just said, hey, let's just get out of
initially.
Dodge.
It stretches. It's a lot closer to the, looking at it from this perspective, it looked like it was a little bit closer to the 10-yard line than they've got it right now.
I mean, real talk, that was the
Instead of
half yard
stretching it
short.
out, as he goes to brace himself, he's pulling it
But they
back
called
a
it
little
first
bit
down.
instead of extending that ball out.
And Atlanta doesn't have a timeout.
So, Dean Blandino, I know our yellow line is not official, but it looked like it was a little short even right here with this shot. What'd you think? Dean, not sure if you heard us. It looked a little short just with showing even with the chain gang coming out. What did you think here?
Yeah, I'm looking at this, and it certainly looks short. Angles are tough. He needed the 9-yard line, so we don't have a big line to work with. But to me, I didn't see any part of that football making the 9. It's very close. These are difficult to overturn. But in looking at this, I do feel he's short.
Yeah, we felt the same way. And so here's what's at stake. They're looking at it right now. If they did not get it, obviously if they get it, the game's over. They did not get it. They have 33 seconds on the play clock. They could roll it down, and you're down to 23 seconds left in the game. You see, again, yellow line's not official, but we're pretty good with it.
Here are the rules.
And that sure looks like he was short. So then it comes down to the question of, okay, you just sneak it and go for it? Do you try the field goal?
Politics, spamming,
If they do indeed come up
or
short.
bashing, and results.
I think you sneak it and go for it, right? And try and earn that victory the right way. I would be more afraid of a blocked field goal, scoop and score, than I would a 91-yard touchdown play.
So all that being discussed right now, we started the broadcast and I asked you, how dangerous is Tampa Bay, right? They've been on a little roller coaster. This game has been totally the roller coaster. First half here, second half
they're
here.
still looking at
ask
it.
you again, how dangerous are they?
They calling it a first down,
based
then
on
they're
the second half,
re-looking at
extremely
it.
dangerous. That was as good a performance
What's
as
going
I've
on?
seen
Just my
team-wise,
2.0
not
with
just
that
offensively,
4.99
team-wise.
super chat says thank you.
The
Enjoyed
adjustments
the
at halftime.
game.
Hey, how they
appreciate
responded to
that.
that. We
Just
talked
my
going in at
2.0.
17-0. It's going to be interesting to see what Tampa Bay does. It's a
Shout out
response-driven
to you
league,
for that
a team that
$4.99
everybody's
super
talking
chat.
about. You know, is
I
this
will
going to
be
be the
live
first
for the
team that
Chiefs
gets
at
to
the
play in the
Saints
Super
after
Bowl
this
in their
ball
host city?
game,
You know, that's been the
followed by the
topic of
Browns and the
conversation the whole
Giants
time.
on
And
Monday
I
night
wanted
or
to see
Sunday
the
night
response.
football.
The response has
And then on
been
Monday night
more than
football,
I
we got the
anticipated.
Steelers and
You see Raheem
Bengals.
Morris pointing. They have the big, Oculus TV.
Oh, absolutely,
and he's
Cat.
showing
This has definitely
our
been a
shots
game.
up top. It's like, look, he's short. And let's see.
After review, the ruling on the field stands. First down, Tampa Bay.
All right, they're going to call it first
Honestly, I
down.
have no idea how they could look at that and say he got it, right? I mean, let's just, if you're thinking that at home, we are too. He was short, but they decided
Welcome
the game
back,
is
Owen.
over. I'm going to say it.
I don't want to
What's up,
read into
Corpse?
conspiracy theories and such at this time, but
I mean, I don't know how many things you got to look at, but okay. Anyway,
well, how about we're not even talking about the spot of the ball. When they stretched the chains, it still looked like it was short. So
I don't get it, but the Bucs will go on and win here.
maybe the officiating crew has seen Atlanta's offense here in the second half and figured there's absolutely no way that they could do anything. They're just letting everybody get home a little bit earlier.
Could be.
Could be a possible conspiracy.
And by the way, even with the
see
win,
it,
Tampa
Trox?
Bay does
What
not
do you
clinch
think?
a playoff today because they needed a
I
tie
think it
with
was
the Bears
short.
and Vikings. So
That
they
was
could
a
just
friendly,
take a knee
friendly
and
spot.
run this out. And by the way, I have to give a
You know,
big
but
kudos to our entire NFL
It's
Fox
27
crew.
to 31.
Our crew had to get here at 1 in the morning tonight
It almost
because
was
the
no
SEC championship
way
was
that
here last night. They couldn't
they
get in the
coulda
building
went-
because they were all gone and it was disinfected.
they coulda went
okay?
straight
so
on
Brad
down the
Dobbins
field.
spearheading the whole thing, making this booth so pretty for us. Steve Zajac. I mean, I could go on a whole list of guys. And
But that does it.
I
24
can't
seconds
thank
left.
everyone enough for the job they did. I can't even imagine getting up at 1
Buccaneers
o'clock
go
in the
9
morning and
and
doing what they did
5
today.
as
Just kudos
the
everyone.
Atlanta
Fantastic.
Falcons go
and to
4
the
and
NFL
10.
schedulers in the future, try to get venues where college conference championship games can
Hey,
be
you're
going
welcome,
on
Danny.
the night before an NFL game. Have the NFL team go on the road.
Yeah, agree. And
All right, and that is final. I do appreciate each and every single one of you. I have to end this to go and set up for the Chiefs and the Saints, and I will be right back as soon as I get that set up for the Chiefs and the Saints. Just can hear the haters already, says Pamela. I mean, yeah, but I mean, Atlanta, you should be happy for a loss. You're going to get a better pick. I mean, let's be real. But all right, you guys, I will see you guys at the Chiefs and Saints.